Now we're
okay,
on.
we're
on.
Start.
Okay, all right.
Guys, a round of applause for yourselves.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing
We
this.
got to support each other.
And welcome to Freaking Madness.
Yes.
Come on. Look at that. Listen to that crowd. Thunderous applause from all 18 competitors.
Yes.
Guys, I'm going to explain the rules. I don't know if everyone has done a competition before. Pretty simple.
We know that Tom has.
We know Tom has.
Tom's a veteran. He's been in these many times.
You guys will be doing a 2-minute set.
I read the bracket. Everyone knows who their opponents
Everyone
are.
knows their opponent.
Right?
You guys will be doing a 2-minute set, a light at 1 minute, okay? Try not to go over. If you do, it's okay.
Yeah. We're not gonna be.
You do what you want up here. You guys are all my killers.
Yeah.
All right? I want the best man to win because there's no women in this competition. That's right. Guys are my killers.
Yeah.
All right?
2-minute first round, and then the second round will also be 2 minutes.
And the final round will be actually 5 minutes. I said
5
6,
minutes.
but 5. And okay, with the final round, I would like to see you guys riff. If you can't, it's whatever, but try to be loose and creative. That's what we like in this fucking town. Okay,
Yeah.
all right, New Jersey,
North Bergen, New Jersey.
How the judges will vote. Okay, they'll get a vote. All right, there's gonna be 4 judges. All right, the 5th judge is the most important judge, and that is you, the
That's
audience,
you guys.
and the competitors.
Yeah.
You know what? The Wawa Social Club, not much of a draw.
Yeah.
Not my fault, but yes, if you guys will be voting also. Round of applause, but to be honest, the judges are the main vote. I can't lie about that. I wouldn't lie to you guys.
Should we introduce the judges?
Yeah, let's bring them on.
Let's
Bring
bring
the
up our
panel.
judges. All right.
We have an esteemed panel of judges. Our first judge, the winner of Chuck's Comedy Festival in 2012. Please give it up for Travis Grant.
Travis Grant. Over here, Travis. Over here. What do you want him, Matteo? Show him where you want him.
First chair.
First chair right there? Okay.
Yeah.
Travis Grant, everybody. Come on, one more time.
Travis Grant.
One more time for him.
Also, Travis was the star of a short film called Necromantic.
Written by John. written and directed by John Zombie Thompson.
Yes.
Yeah.
Travis, how you doing, buddy? What do you want to see from some of these guys?
I see a lot of potential. I think this is going to be a fucking home run of a night.
I see a lot of tough guys.
I see, dude, all together,
No,
they'll
you-
bring this house down.
You came in late for the podcast
I
portion
did.
of the show.
I did.
These guys were going after each other. All right. These guys are funny guys. I'm excited. They're going to bring a lot of heat here.
Yeah.
And
I'm standing right next to the fire. I'm going to catch some
That's
heat.
right. Now, listen, we don't have security. Please do not take a swing at any of the judges. And I should say that Travis Grant is a trained black belt. Okay.
Yes.
If any of you get it out of hand, he knows how to handle things. We were going to hire security, but again, Wawa is not much of a draw.
People don't want to come here.
The budget was low. The budget was low.
Budget was low.
But that doesn't take away from the fact that the winner of this will get $100.
$100. And to prove
That's-
Oh, show
I
them
have $100.
Show them the cold hard cash.
because
Go
as
ahead.
you can see, I'm very poor. Cold, hard cash.
Right there.
$100.
Come on. Come on.
It is $100.
And
$100.
on top of it, a
$100.
fucking St. Louis Cardinal jersey.
Show them the jersey.
Does the fucking
Oh, shit. I
does
didn't know we were doing
Caroline's
that.
March Madness do this? I don't fucking think so.
No, I don't think so. Yeah.
Model the jersey.
Show
for
the
them.
jersey off. There it is. There's that jersey.
It was a 3XL.
That's actually pretty fucking sick.
Yeah.
It's a 3XL. It was very heavy in high school.
Yeah.
Oh, it was your jersey?
Let's just say I got a couple
was-
base hits with that jersey. All
Rock
right.
and roll.
Yeah.
All right, our second judge, this guy, holy shit, one of the producers of the Fifth Barrel Comedy Festival, something that you guys will participate if you win. Please give it up for my friend of yours, Antonio Giurato.
Antonio!
Bring it in.
Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go, Antonio? Right there?
Travis,
Give him the mic. Travis.
Show the Cardinal jersey.
Show him.
Show the camera.
There
Show
it is.
the
There it is. One
camera.
more time.
This is some heat right here, boys. If you guys don't want it, we all fucking in this tonight.
Yo,
right.
the camera. Show it to the camera.
Oh, camera,
He
yeah.
wants you to show, he sounds like a kid on Christmas.
Yeah.
That's right. All right, Antonio, what do you want to see from these fierce competitors?
I love the spirit of competition. Nothing makes my dick harder than bloodlust for comedy.
That's right.
I want
right.
to see some fangs. I want to see some claws. Because you know what? At Fifth Barrel Comedy, we're not like those other fucking pussy festivals like in Brooklyn or Hoboken,
That's right.
New Jersey Turnpike, Connecticut. Any place John Fox has been, we don't participate with that. We're popping the boys.
And noticing he wasn't asked to be here.
I came here for the goodness of my heart.
Now, how do you feel about no female aspect? What
You know
happened
what?
here?
I didn't want to see Mark Random get riled up anymore. We know how
We
women
know he
rile
gets-
him up.
he gets
I'm all
fired
about
up.
a good rile up.
That's
well, we
right.
have a lovely lady here.
We have
We have
one.
an audience member lady.
She left.
She left. All right, well. It's a man's world, baby. We got men participating in
right.
swimming. We're fucking dominating everybody. Tonight is no different.
Can I get a men chant? Men.
Men.
Okay. Antonio, that's a great speech. And as a producer of the Fitzgerald Comedy Festival, what do you look for in a comedian?
A comedian, I want someone who breaks balls.
Breaks balls.
Pops the boys in the back. You know about popping boys in the back? Your boys are always there. If they're not in the back, they're in your heart. Or they're in your fucking bicep.
That's right.
And you know what happens with the bicep, right? We kiss that shit, baby. Because that's what I want comedians. Pure, raw masculinity.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. We got a couple of ball breakers here tonight, okay?
I'm excited.
And I'm excited to see them. And we're gonna introduce our last judge. We have another judge, but he's late and brown, so that's not a surprise. This last guy, holy shit, the winner of the governor's competition in 2016. Please give it up for Joe Mahoney, everybody.
Oh!
There he is, the great Joe Mahoney. Comes sliding in like he works for Jordan Belfort. Joe, could you give Joe the mic, please?
Get this guy a bottle of water. He's
Antonio, could you pass the goddamn mic? Joe, how you doing,
babies?
buddy?
How's it going?
Joe, you're from Long Island. You're the
Oh.
winner of. You're an accomplished comedian. You have opened for
Sure.
such acts as David Tell and Andre Kim.
It was Bob Levy, but
And Bob
yeah.
Levy. But don't say that one because they're not impressed by that. Everyone opened for fucking Mark Random opened for Bob Levy. I mean, really. Joe, how you doing, buddy?
great.
What do you want to see from some of these guys? You want to see good fucking jokes? You want to see
I
good
don't know.
material, well crafted
I mean,
bits?
Pepino said he has a 12-inch hog, so I mean, it would
Yeah.
7. Did I say
inches.
12? I said, you know, whatever.
Dude, Pepino's cock is bigger than my cock. How's that possible? How's that possible? Guy wears a size 3 shoe.
Joe, who would you say is the favorite in the room? You know a lot of these guys. You performed with them around the city.
I'm a judge. I mean, I have a favorite, but you know, you have to find out.
Now, are you easily bribed here? Could you know?
Oh yeah, I want to compete. It's $100. What the fuck?
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
I'm not getting shit. What am I doing here?
Well, listen, these guys
Yeah.
are competing for $100. We'll see if you get compensated. I doubt it. But but Joe, thank you for doing this. You are an accomplished comedian.
Sure.
All right.
Fuck you, Mike. Let's go. I'm not voting for you. All right, let's do this.
All right. Those are your judges. Please be respectful of yourselves and the judges, and let's have some fun. How we feeling, huh?
Yeah.
There you go, boys.
Okay, and I should say we will announce the winner, all right, after each bracket, okay?
round.
I'm sorry, after every round, okay?
No, after every battle.
After every battle. I got that fucked up. I apologize. I had 2 Miller Lights and I'm already wasted. I look like Tom's thoughts. Are we ready for our first battle? I'm excited. Let me see that real quickly. Speaking of Tom Padovano, the great Tom Padovano. Come up here, Tommy boy.
Woo! Bring it on!
Tommy, I'll introduce your opponent in a second. Tommy, you were on the podcast portion of the show. Had a great appearance as usual. I'm not surprised the guy is a comedy veteran. How you feeling about this whole competition?
I'm very, very nervous.
As you Honesty is key, guys. And his opponent, this guy, a newcomer, my favorite, maybe my favorite of the competition because he is Italian. I'm sorry. I have a bias. My friend and yours, Vinny Scarpa. Vinny, come up here, buddy.
Oh.
Vinny came
Thank
on the
you.
pies all
Thank
over
you.
Matteo. How you feeling?
Beautiful.
Dangerous. I'm feeling dangerous.
He's going to win the judges over. Who wants to go first here? The veteran? Listen, he might have a couple of pounds on you, Tommy boy, but nothing outweighs experience. Tommy, you're up first. Tommy, let it rip. You got the clock ready and go. Let's give it up for Tommy, everybody. Tommy.
Thank you, thank you. Now, a lot of people now are working from home. So I asked my boss if I could. And he screams, "No, you're a cab driver." I've had a lot of crazy bosses. Had this one. If I made a mistake, she'd say, "Tom, look at the mistake you made." But if she made a mistake, it was, "Oh, Tom, look at the mistake we made." So I said, well, boss, look at the ugly dress we're wearing. I got fired. And I hate looking for a job. I went on this interview. They said, Tom, this job pays $1,000 a week. But in 6 months, it goes to $2,000 a week. I said, I'll come back in 6 months. Anyhow, I come from a poor family, though. Let me tell you something. Every night, my mother had food on the table. I wish we had plates. I wasn't popular. When I was 7, I said, Mom, am I adopted? Not yet, but I'm working on it. Then I remember once I said, Mommy, I wanted a toy truck for my birthday. I didn't get one. I'm upset. She goes, shut up. You just turned 40. Time up.
Vano! Fucking bringing it like a veteran. That's what I want to see. This next guy, holy shit, I'm ready for you. He's ready for the gym. He's ready to kick everyone's ass in this goddamn room. My friend and yours, Vinny Scarpa, everybody.
All right, a lot of testosterone in this room. Yee-hee for testosterone. Yay! Whoa! All right, glad you guys are here, man. I'm sick and tired of talking to my fucking cat. Holy shit, man. Do a lot of shower shows. I invite women to shower shows, and they never show up. It's unfortunate, you know. Glad you guys are here, man. You know, imagine like we're all comics here. I usually say this to an audience, but imagine you go to a comedy show and you stand up, you do some jokes, and just fucking no one laughs. That's weird, isn't it? It's fucking weird. That'd suck. Suck for the audience members. They paid good money, right? Suck for us. We're the comedians. It fucking blows. But they say to the person next to each other, like, who the hell is this guy? This ain't what I came here for, you know? That's like going to a funeral and it's closed casket, you know? I bet you say the same shit. Who the hell is this guy? This ain't what I came here for. I came here to cry and see a dead body. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck, man? You know, like, what's the point of going to a funeral if you can't see the expired goods in the box? Open up the fucking box. Let me see the body. Come on. It's especially important for fat people, you know? Like, let any fat person go to a funeral just for some motivation. You know what I mean? Just let them walk up to the casket and just think about it. You know, like, just reflect, right? Maybe a little thought will come to their head like, hey, lay off the sugar, fucker. You know what I mean? Like, just a little motivation. It's especially important for us Italians, you know? We need something to threaten someone with later. Hey, you keep it going. You're going to end up like that guy in the fucking box. You know what I mean? Or to show our friends how gangster we really are at the, you know, the end of a night, you know? Like, hey, you know I saw a dead body tonight. It's all right. It was my uncle. Fucking Sugar. You believe that? Sugar got to him. He should have went to both funerals, the fat fuck. All right.
Bringing it, Vinny. Don't go nowhere. Tommy, come back up here. That was a tough round. Yeah. These two guys fucking brought it. These guys were fucking neck and neck. What does the audience think first? What do you guys think? Was it Tommy? Yeah. Wow. Or was it Vincenzo?
Vincenzo.
Uh-oh. I think right now, Tommy got the upper hand. Let's see what the judges have to say. Joe Mahoney, what do you think here, buddy?
Well, it's the classic joke writing versus personality.
That's very true.
I don't know. That personality kind of wowed me tonight, fellas. I got to say. I'm a sucker for voices. Hell yeah. You remind me of Ross Belsky. We should have got him, by the way. He would have been good.
Wait, you're going with Vinny. Okay, all right. Vinny, we're 1-1. Here we go. Antonio, what do you
similarly
think?
to me, it's also a classic case of Italian guy versus Italian guy.
That's true.
And I can't decide either way. This guy, he reminds me of a young Rodney Dangerfield. I say young because Rodney's in the fucking dirt right now. I see myself in Vincenzo.
You see her.
I want my son to be like you.
That's right.
Will you fuck my wife? You'll be a better father figure than I. I'm going with Vincenzo.
You're going with Vinny. There's 2-1 Vincenzo. It was very Thanksgiving dinner. One side of the room, Tom Pavano just fucking killing with his dad jokes, and Vinny's doing act outs on the other side for the kid table. You know what I mean? 2-1 Vinny. I love both these guys. Travis, what do you think? You might be the starting vote here if you go with Vinny, but Tommy had some great jokes.
Yeah, dude, that's what fucking Joe said. Personality versus writing. I may have to go Vinny though, because dude, I just want to see him fuck Antonio's wife. That's what I want.
You're going Vinny?
That's cool. Yeah, I'm going Vinny.
3-1 Vinny. Rob, you didn't have a vote here, but who would you would have went with?
I would have gone with Tom.
You went one with Tom?
I would have gone with Tom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vinny, you
I would
advanced
go
to the
with
next round. Tom, that was a great performance. I thought you had it.
Yeah.
But both of these guys,
I would have gone with Tom because he showed up at 4:00.
Tommy's a great
Showed
dude.
up early.
Great performance. If I had Reese's Pieces bars, I would give one to you.
Do you have the? I got the bracket.
I got it right here. Sit right back down there,
right,
buddy.
all right.
Are we ready for our next round here?
Oh yeah!
These guys.
Bracket still in bracket A, by the way.
We're still in bracket A.
Still
Hold
bracket
on.
A.
Slow your roll there. Glettner, I'm not getting up to you yet. So hang on. This next guy. No, hold on. Matt Dietz is a good friend of mine. Maybe the nicest guy here. Please give it up for my friend of yours, Matthew Dietz,
Matty
everybody. Matty boy, how you doing, buddy? You dressed to impress. You look good.
This is just something I found in the closet. This is how I dress.
Now, are you excited about this whole competition? Are you excited to get that St. Louis Cardinal jersey? Because you're my pick here.
No.
Okay, I'm excited for you nonetheless. This next guy, holy shit, this guy is a lot, okay? But I love him. I saw this guy at Eastville Comedy Club. He did my show recently. Please give it up for Ben Glettner, everybody.
Ben!
The great Ben Glettner.
Ben!
Intense as always. How you doing, Ben? Come over here. Don't be shy. Now, not now. I mean, really. Ben, how you doing, buddy? You got stuck here in Jersey. You were hanging out in the Port Authority. You telling us on the podcast portion of the show.
I'm here now, and everything is worth it. Everything is wonderful. It's worth coming to New Jersey for this. Hell yeah.
Did I tell you this guy was
Is
good?
that good? Is that good? That's good.
Okay, boys. You guys know the rules. 2 minutes each. Give us your best two. Who wants to go first? What are you thinking here?
Matty!
Dietz will
All
go
right.
first. Matty boy, bring it home for them.
Dietz.
Thank you. So I'm actually like pretty nervous to be here. I mean, the judges look like the kids that shot spitballs at me in college and high school and all of that. I mean, I'm really like a super polite person. It was in my family. Growing up, I wasn't allowed to say shut up. I got sent to my room for saying the F word, which was fart. Yeah, we were like that weirdly polite, like, please excuse me, I need to step outside so I can pass gas family. No, I had to learn the real F word from a 3-year-old I was babysitting. Yeah, he had some really strong opinions on how much ice cream I should give him. So. Yeah, I used that polite language, and like I had a lot of friends' parents like me, not a whole lot of friends. And it was kind of like in elementary school, like bullies would pick on me, and I'd say, hey, would you please be quiet and leave me alone? And they did, and then they came back with other kids, and that's how I learned the importance of putting an air freshener in my locker. Yeah, it was good. I mean, like I've learned this polite language from my mom. Greg introduced me as Matt, but if my mom were here, it would have to be Matthew. Otherwise, I'd still be grounded. Yeah, my mom named me after the only apostle with a real job. Yeah. Now, Matthew was the tax collector. He made bank. Yeah, the rest of them were all fishermen, and they were bad at it. Yeah, they could only catch fish if Jesus caught them to the boat, like Aquaman, you know? Yeah, that'll be my time. I'll say thank you, everybody.
Hey! Great Matt Dietz. Matty boy, great job. I love the Matthew joke. I've always have loved that joke. This next guy, holy shit, he is a ton, but I think you guys are going to love him. My friend and yours, the great Ben Glettner, everybody. Here he comes.
Hey, y'all remember that guy from back in the days? Whatever happened to that guy? Anyway. I use the stage name Ben Glettner because I don't want to be associated with the stuff I'm about to say. Hey, guess what kind of bitches I like to fucking fuck? I'll give you a hint. Chingy chongy ching chongy ching chong ching.
Oh.
The world can't be flat. No way. If the world was flat, then these bitch-ass motherfuckers would just be able to look through their little bitch-ass binoculars and know exactly how far ahead of them I am. Unfortunately, for men like me, the world is not flat and is indeed round. So when these bitch-ass motherfuckers see me approaching in their rear-view mirrors, they think I'm behind them. "17 seconds. I'm so good. I'm so good at passing COVID tests, I don't even check the results anymore." Peace, everybody.
Peace.
The great Ben Glettner. Don't go nowhere just yet. We got to have an audience participation portion of the show. What do you guys think? Was it Matt Dietz? All right. Or was it my man, Ben Glettner? Very tight. That was tight. One more time for Dietz. And one more time. I'm just kidding. It was Dietz. No, I'm kidding. One more time for Glettner. I got to go Dietz on that
Now remember,
one.
a lot of them are participating, and I don't think they want to face Ben.
I
think that's the problem.
It could be the case, but I trust this audience. I trust these
I
competitors.
do trust the
This is a
integrity.
competition of integrity.
Matt, you got
There's no
something
audience.
to say?
It's competitive.
We are supporting one
We're
another.
supporting
That's
each
true.
other.
That's true. yeah.
I'm sorry. I have to go Dietz, judging by the audience vote. That's why we have a judges
We're
panel.
going Dietz.
We got to start with Joe Mahoney. Joey boy, what do you think? It's another case of personality versus well-written or semi-well-written jokes.
I guess. Well, he had a notebook. I mean, like I never said stop Asian hate. I always said start Asian love, and that's kind of what this guy's all about. I gotta go. Fuck the audience. Go Ben. I'm the heel. I'm the heel judge. I'm going rogue.
We got 1-1.
This is a great battle. It's a verse of clean versus dirty. Real dirty.
Well, Dietz wasn't that dirty.
It's great. It's like watching the before and after of the same Unabomber. We're breaking balls. That's what it's all about. I gotta go with Matt, man. I like he was clean. If you're clean as me, and you could do clean anywhere. But even though, kudos to you, man, because you be fucking, and I love be fucking, but I gotta give it to Matty Ice.
Okay, so that's 2-1 Dietz. Travis?
I'm gonna have to go Dietz, man.
Wow.
I like Ben. Ben was like a Mitch Hedberg on drugs.
That is true.
Or just fucking Mitch Hedberg then. I guess.
So you're going Dietz. 3-1
I'm going
Dietz.
Dietz.
Matt, you are the winner. Rob, you did not have a vote. What do you think?
I think Ben got bounced out
A
way
little
too
early.
Yeah, way too early.
Now, well, here's the thing. Now, Tom showed up at 2 p.m. today.
Yeah.
Ben was here 3 a.m. yesterday. The rule of thumb for comedy competitions is show up late. Like
or show up on time.
Or on time.
Or directly
That's
on
the thing.
time.
Ben, you had a great performance.
Yeah.
Matt, you go to the second round. Your opponent's Vinny Scarpa. Before you go, what do you think of Vinny?
I think he has the same first name as my middle name. That's kind of cool.
Oh.
It's all about the names of Matt Dietz. Matty boy, great job. Ben, awesome job. We're going to keep the competition moving. We're going to bracket B. Our first performer of this bracket. Give me 1 second. This guy, one of my favorites, my friend and yours, Mike Contayo, everybody.
Oh!
The great Mike Contayo. Love Mike. How you doing, buddy? Mike, are you excited? Excited to be here? Mike came up to me. I don't know if he's gonna punch me or hug me. I don't know. He's like Tyson.
Punch
Mike, how
you,
doing, buddy?
hug you, or have a stroke.
You're excited for the competition?
I'm so excited.
This is great.
He's a comedy veteran. His opponent, this guy, a newcomer to the New Jersey comedy scene, which is like someone that hasn't started comedy. My friend of yours, Tilted Cone. Tilted Cone, get up here.
One of the best. Now,
The great
everyone
Tilted
should know that
Cone.
Tilted signed up for this competition.
Tilted messaged me, and he was like, I have a spot tonight, and look at him. How can I tell him no? I mean, this guy, he looks like a bookie.
He signed up for it.
Tilted, how you doing, buddy? Now, you and Mike know each other well, right?
Just met.
Just met? Okay.
Okay,
all
well,
right.
you guys know each other well. Who wants to go first out of you two? This is decisive. Wait, hold on. Who you want to see go first?
who would you
Tilted
rather
Cone
see?
or Mike Contayo?
Mike.
Mike,
It's
Mike,
Big Mike. You're going
Mikey.
first, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, Mikey!
Oh shit! All right. I like that. Cool. Balance. Hi guys. Welcome. dating's hard for me. You know, I got to. Dating's hard for me because I never know if they like me for me or they're just in it for the parking spaces. Right? I get my most dates around the holidays. Thanksgiving, Christmas, handicap hump day is beautiful. Beautiful. I was a social worker for years. I loved it. I fucking hated it. Every once in a while, I'd get to help a person get over their feelings of suicide. And I'd feel really good about myself. Till like the 4th or 5th time it happened, then I was like, dude, just do it. Really, you're stressing me out. You know what? Jump. I don't care. I once went to this conference on domestic violence called "It Takes Two to Tango." I had no idea. Men who beat their wives love to dance. It's amazing. Da-da-da-da-da.
Oh,
It
sorry.
went blank. It went blank.
It's 30 more seconds. I know.
Mateo,
That
come
was
on,
good.
man.
That was good, Mateo.
Mike's up here killing.
Ah.
Don't kill the
30 more
momentum.
seconds. All
All right.
Come on.
All right. So that's it. I'm fielding questions now for 22 seconds. Fielding questions.
Mikey, how is your confidence in this competition? So far, I think you are the only one that's killed.
Okay. I had no confidence.
Not that
but
saying
thank you.
everyone's doing very well, but he's.
Oh
which
my
one?
God, I'm a fucking awful driver. I got my license in 2018. I've been in 18 car crashes. 18.
Wow.
All right.
Come on, Mike. Who's he ask? You want to ask a question? Come on, Vinny. Go ahead. Ask him a question.
Where'd you park today? Where'd you park? Because I parked in the gravel, and I don't know if I was. Did you get a handicap spot?
If there was one, yeah, I got my sticker up there.
Oh, okay, good.
You want to ride? I got you.
Mike Contayo.
We're going to keep it moving. Tilted cone, everybody. Tilted, come up here, buddy.
Thank you very much. Don't count that to my time. Comrades, compatriots, friends. Friends. We're under siege. That's right, by the citizenry. We're under attack from all sides. The peasantry, the commoners, they're attacking us, throwing us under the bus to protect themselves. We're the mascots of free speech right here, right? Am I right? We're the mascots of free speech, right? I'm pretty sure. I would hope so. Listen, it's what I'm trying to say. We're the first ones that stopped clapping for Stalin. You know what I'm saying? We're the first ones that risk getting shot. Right? Yeah. Exactly. We're like, why not? It's like, what are they going to do? Shoot me? I've been clapping for 20 minutes. What, I can't stop clapping? Oh, go on. Shoot me. Go ahead. It'd be funny if you shot me from stopping to clap for 20 minutes. Bang. Right? We were the first ones to start making fun of Hitler's mustache. Remember Chaplin? You remember Chaplin and the funny Springtime for Hitler mustache he was wearing? No? You remember that? 2 of the judges left, I think. The whole point is we need to stand up for Whoopi, right? Stand up for Whoopi. Come on, she's one of us. She's a stand-up comedian. She had a special. How do you think she got on Sister Act 2? Come on. I don't care if she's black. She's one of us. She's a comedian. We need to stand by her, support her. No, I don't like what Rogan did to Mencia, but I guess him too. Fine, him too.
How long is 2 minutes?
We got 10 more seconds.
Okay. The point is, when I went for president, hold for applause. Applause.
Give it to him. Come on.
When I went for president, I'm going to make it
Give it to this
illegal for
kid.
them, right, to fire us,
Please end.
to
Please.
suspend us.
Mateo's mom is calling. She's not even here, and she wants you to end.
I'm done.
The point is, vote for Tilted Cone Kanye 2024. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Tilted Cone. Mike Contayo.
Tilted was not actually in the competition, but he had a. Tilted, no, please don't go nowhere. We got to bring you guys back up here. Mike Contayo, Tilted Cone, come back up here. We're going to start with the judges this time. Joe Mahoney, your thoughts on these two guys?
classic jokes versus message, and I gotta say, I thought you were going for the clapter, which Whoopi Goldberg's not a human being, and no. I gotta go with Mike, even though he looks like he's about to read me the specials at Jekyll and Hyde. It's a waiter joke.
Tilted Cone's set was so bizarre that both judges have decided not to judge on his behalf.
Oh my God.
Where are these two going?
Beer.
Joe, what do you think here?
I gotta go with Mikey.
You gotta go with Mike.
Is that controversial? I don't.
No.
Okay.
It's not.
All right.
Okay.
No, there's no losers in this one.
No.
Rob,
We're
what do
all-
you
yeah.
think here?
Honestly, see, Mike is a very good comedian, right? But
Yes.
Tilted
He's a thinker.
He's doing something different. Like, I think there's something different there, and he even, like, at the end of his set, he declared he might run for president.
I would say Tilted is like a Reddit form come to life.
Yes, very 4chan, right? I really like what he's about. I would like to see another, because Mike can win any comedy competition.
That's
no
true.
offense,
Very
Mike.
true.
You can just enter any comedy competition.
So who
Probably
are
win.
you going with?
Going
here?
with Tilted.
You're going with Tilted.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're 1-1
Tilted.
here.
Yeah.
1-1. We're gonna go to the audience. Is it my friend Tilted Cone? Wow. Wow. Even Phil Philly is like, that's too offensive for me.
Yeah.
Or is it Mike Contayo?
Yeah.
All right, 2-1 Mike. Travis, what do you think?
I'm doing Mike.
You're going Mike.
I'm doing Mike. Wait, why Tilted Cone? What is Tilted Cone? Oh, okay. See, why didn't you bring that instead of talking about Stalin? Oh.
Tilted, I think you had a great performance.
Look at him. He's still kicking
Don't
it.
admit to that.
What?
Don't admit to
So
that.
if you didn't hear, Tilted said, you asked why.
Why?
You said his dick is real bent. Tilted's dick is actually built like Mike.
There we go. Yeah. It's bent. And Mike is still kicking. Well,
I hope it's not either.
Oh, God.
Our winner of the competition of this bracket will be Mike Contayo. Antonio, you were not present during this.
I was not. I was running some errands for the boys.
Right.
But I'm glad that Mike came here after being vaccine injured. This is why I say no to Big Pharma.
That's right.
I would have gone with Mike.
You're
too.
going Mike. Mike Contayo, the winner. Tilted, great job.
That's what I have to say.
Excellent job. Okay. The judges keep getting up and down. You guys got to sit down. Every 10 seconds, these guys. Jesus Christ. Guys, this next guy, very funny. Give it up for Brandon Wanderlook, everybody. I saw that coming, to be honest. Brandon Wanderlook has left. Everyone boo. No, he's downstairs. Boo. Go get him, but he's going to get booed either way.
good.
We got to get Christian Conti. Christian, come up here and save the day.
Woo! Oh, there he is. There he is.
You know what it was? He saw you and he ran away. That's what's going on. We're going to give him 5 seconds. If he does not come up here,
Oh,
we're going to give him 20 seconds. We're going to count down. He better get his ass up here. Okay? Ready? 20, 19, 17,
18. Count.
13,
12.
11, 10, 9,
Don't
Eight,
you're triggering the school shooters from
seven,
the here.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Christian Conti, you are winner by default,
Done.
but we're going to have you perform
He's the winner.
anyway.
All right, I'm going to perform. Yeah, let's hear it for your host, guys. Come on. Clap it up, please. Let's hear it for your lovely panel of judges. You guys look like an American Idol judge panel if there was no affirmative action. Oh, you're going to give me dick on that? Well, I already fucking won, fuckers. I'm taking this thing. I won. I take the shit. I take it. It's like, you know what? It's like my fucking ball. My left fucking ball. You know what I do when I lose? I take my fucking ball and go home. It's my fucking ball. You want to take my ball? You want my ball? Guess what? You can't fucking have it. Not you. You look like you're a wrestling star. You could beat me up, sir. I'm not you. This is me trying to look tough. I'm in fucking Jersey. What am I supposed to do? I'm in fucking Jersey. Am I not? Am I correct? Do I not know where I am? Because last time I checked, I'm in fucking Jersey. That's right. Don't interrupt my set, please. What you're saying words. How could you? I'm supposed to build off what people give me, and I already won, so I don't know why I'm still up here.
That's right.
You got this. No, but I still got 48 seconds. I ain't done.
He's not done.
Can I still go?
Yeah, he's another minute.
I got I'm hogging.
It's stage time. Let him.
All right. This thing along. We gotta hard out.
They silenced him. Boo.
Christian Conti, winner by default, of course. And there he is, the great Vin Brew. Give a round of applause for Vin Brew. I should have mentioned after the show, the great Vin Brew is going to play some Creed for us. How good is that? How good is that? Is this not the best goddamn show on the planet? Guys, this
Men.
That's fucking right. Guys, we know Christian Conti, but we got to find out his opponent. The great Justin Charles. Get up here, Justin.
Woo!
Versus. Come on, give it up for Justin.
Woo!
He was killing it before.
Give it up! Give it up for Jesus!
That's right. JC. And his opponent, the great Sean Gibbs.
Woo! Mr. Sean Gibbs.
Guys, get up here. How you guys feeling? You guys are feeling good?
Yeah,
Now, you guys on the podcast before, not much interaction. What do you think of Sean so far?
I like him. I respect him. He's got glasses and he's bald.
There you go. Sean?
What's up?
What do you think of Justin? This guy, tough guy, huh?
Yeah, really tough on the eyes.
Oh.
Roast.
He's like very like.
I think we got your point, Sean. Yeah. Guys, are we ready to see this? Yeah. Who wants to go first out of you two? Wow. There you go.
Justin,
fucking
let's go.
stare in the eye of the tiger. Justin Charles. Give it up for Justin, everybody.
I love this 2 minutes. It's a lot like sex. You know, you hope for 10 minutes, but you only get 2. Not gonna lie, standing around a pole with 5 guys in front of me, not too great because it doesn't look like either of you guys have money.
We got $100, baby.
I know. I'm trying to get it. You do. I don't want to lose that.
At a St. Louis Cardinals jersey.
You know what? To whoever circumcised me, where's the rest of it? It's not like I have a small dick. I mean, maybe I do on some standards, but what did they do with the rest of my dick? Sometimes you wonder. It keeps you up at night. But a little bit about myself. I'm realizing what I want in life, and I want kids, but I got commitment issues. I always pull out. No, but in all honesty, I do like kids. I do want to have kids, but the thought of teenagers scares me. Knowing there's a teenager in my house, I would be so concerned on where are they ejaculating, right? I bought that house to come in. That isn't your house. And worst case scenario, if your kids suck, you can put them up for adoption, right? You can get rid of your kids. But I don't think it's fair for kids who have shitty parents, right? There should be an app where kids can swipe to find better parents. Best case scenario, they find better parents. Worst case scenario, they get laid. See what I did there? Yeah, it doesn't sound so bad when you say laid. If I said they get fucked, that doesn't sound good. It's rough. It's rough. But I actually recently quit my job.
Preach.
Yeah. Just moved back in with my parents. And 2 weeks ago, I broke up with my girlfriend. It's all true. The reason why I broke up with my girlfriend, I can't date a girl with such low standards for men. That's all my time.
Shawnee, get in there.
Oh my God! Give it up for New Jersey.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I couldn't fuck kids. Fucking hate kids. Oh. God damn. Where do I go from fucking kids? Oh, Jesus Christ. But maybe I just haven't met the right one. Maybe I haven't been to the right mall or daycare. Be like, oh, look at little Johnny, so cute with his hair parted. What if you could only get off on kids who stumbled over their words? Oh, that's so hot. It's just trailing off the last comedian. This guy just walked in. He's like, what the fuck?
Oh, that's one of our judges.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Look at Farooq over here.
I identify as transparent.
Ah.
You can see right through my bullshit. The brothers, before they were talking about my girlfriend being here, and they're like,
There's no black people here.
I thought the one guy
Grant.
said he was.
Travis Grant is.
They're like, I thought Sean was fucking gay. And you know what? I'll tell you what. I will suck every guy's dick in this room, and
Well,
you
you're
will
in
all
the right place, sister.
you will all come to a consensus that I am not gay for a fucking reason. I am terrible at sucking dick.
How would you know?
Okay, how do I know? Because I got made fun of in high school and junior high. Everyone was like, Sean, you fucking faggot with your faggot clothes, you bullshit fucking faggot motorcycle and all that. You fucking gay hair and your earring, you fucking sucking dick. So just for spite, I went out and fucked 4 or 5 dudes. Turns out I'm not fucking gay. See you later, suckers.
Oh my god.
After that rant, I gotta be honest, I forgot who he was going up against. Sean Gibbs, Justin Charles, and our friend, one of the judges, Farooq Hussain, joins us. How you doing, Farooq? We'll get to you in a minute, but we gotta decide on who we are picking. Rob, we will go with you first. Is it Sean Gibbs or is it Justin Charles?
See, I like Justin Charles a lot. I love JC, right? And I've been I'm pumping beers down his fucking throat all night.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I think that Sean's a veteran comedian. He showed a lot of passion at the end.
Right.
I am undecided. But I really want to hear from the other judges, but I'm going to make a decision. I want to see Sean in the next round.
You want to see Sean?
Yeah.
That's one for Sean. Travis Grant, what do you think, buddy?
I think I'm gonna go Sean.
You're gonna go Sean?
Sean,
2-0.
I like his vibes. He looks like a cool Daniel Radcliffe. Like a guy, like Dan Radcliffe's like the gay brother, and he's like the guy who like, yeah, fuck my gay brother.
This is
let's drink some beers, snort coke. I'm on board with snorting beers and coke and whatever the fuck. I feel like he does that. That's why I'm going.
Do you know which one?
Wait. Oh no! Justin then.
That is one vote for Justin.
Justin then.
I just Sean is the bald Terry Francona looking fella.
Sean looks like Moby. That's
And
it.
That is
Okay,
one vote.
Justin.
Justin. Okay, so 1-1.
Guys, all pedophilia aside, this is a family show. You know, we gotta do it for the kids.
For the kids, for the
Do it
families.
for the kids. I liked Justin because the second I walked in, he was breaking balls, crushing beers, giving firm ass handshakes. That's a man's man.
It's a man's move.
Now, Sean, are you some sort of pervert? Are you a short eyes? Are you a short eyes? Stay out of it, Murphy! I'm talking to this here scumbag. I like you had a passionate riff, but you're a pervert. I don't want you anywhere near my kids. I'm gonna go with the man's man, chops wood and shit.
Okay.
Justin, you got it.
We're going to go Justin Charles. Before we go to our last two judges, we're going to give the audience a chance to participate. Was it Sean Gibbs? Wow. Or was it Justin Charles? That's tight. That's tight. I got to give Gibbs 2-2. 2-2. Joe Mahoney, what do you think?
Sean, you may not be gay, but you do look like Evan Weiss with AIDS. So I thought Justin was more consistent, but Sean won me over in the end. Anyone who can make Matteo laugh like that gets my vote. This guy knows funny.
3-2.
Give it up for Sean.
Sean Gibbs, our toughest fucking competition so far. Farooq, you walked in the middle of this, and late as usual, as a brown person, I'm disappointed. Farooq, you might, if it's tied, it goes to me. I hope it doesn't get tied. Is it Sean Gibbs?
I came in late because I was hoping somebody would have been murdered at this point, but
Right.
I was wrong. A lot of friendships have been brewing. I came into the room.
The mic is already out. This is what I mean. We want to silence the brown people in this country.
Hello?
There we go.
There we
Now
go.
we're back
All right.
on. Farooq, what do you?
Sean just fixed the mic. That's just what you didn't see right now. Sean just fixed the mic behind you.
What a job. What do you think here, Farooq? Who you
Well,
picking?
I didn't catch the other gentleman's set. Could you give me the bullet points of your set really quickly? Yeah, you got to give him the mic because I can't hear him without the mic. When you speak without a mic, you sound like a woman
look,
to me.
like
so
I
you have
want
to-
kids. I want kids, but I have commitment issues.
Okay, what's the next?
I
joke?
always pull out.
Okay, next joke.
Okay.
And then I lead it into
Already don't care. Next joke,
teenagers,
next joke.
Teenagers suck because if I have one, I'd be concerned where they're ejaculating in my house.
How do you feel about kids?
I think some of them are cute.
You win. Okay.
Winner.
I give it to Gibbs.
Sean Gibbs advances in an upset. Fucking, he's the St. Peter's of this competition. Another hand for
If I'm
Sean
being honest,
Gibbs.
I'm basing this solely off body type. I'm not going off sex.
I gotta be honest. I would have gave that to Justin, but that's why we have judges. That's why we have audience participation. The audience went with Sean. Great job, audience. Give yourselves a round of applause, real quickly, as we get ready for the great Pepino Clemenza.
Yes.
Pepino, get up here, buddy.
Yeah.
Another hand for Pepino. Pepino, I love you, buddy. You know that. How you doing? How you feeling?
Great.
A man of not many words. His opponent, the great Phil Philly.
Woo!
What is a tight matchup? Two giants of comedy here. Not physically, of course. How you guys doing? Do you guys know each other? Phil, come over on this side, please. Come over. Watch out for the wire, please. All right. You guys are both. You guys are ready for this one, huh? All right, Phil. Have you ever seen Pepino before?
I think I don't know him, but I've seen him before a little bit.
Now, Pepino, have you ever seen Phil before?
They all look the same to me.
Oh, damn!
These are two of the fucking gunslingers, the titans of industry. Who wants to go first out of you two guys? Pepino, you're going to go first? There you go. He's going to fight for his grandfather. Pepino Clemenza. A hand for Pepino. Let's get it going. Here we go. Give him what you got. Show him what you got, Pepino.
All right, so I'm fucking this chick. And I bought the condoms, which was not a good idea, because I end up buying those fire ice condoms. You guys know what I'm talking about?
I'd be fucking in.
So, long story short, while she's riding me, no pun intended, no pun intended. Long story short, while she's riding me, she goes, "Why is my pussy getting cold?" By the way, I have a type. By the way, she was a black girl. Thank you. I have a type, Hispanic women first, obviously. Black women. And the third type is any woman who would touch me. So let's give it up for the Staten Island people here. You know why Staten Island is called Staten Island? Because New Guinea was taken.
Oh, Peppa.
All right, I'm going to leave it there.
There you go. All right.
The great Pepino Clemenza, Phil Philly, everybody.
Phil! 987.
Oh, thank you. So, yeah, the blacks. Hey, so it's no surprise to me why Michael Jackson is so famous for doing the moonwalk. You know, because moving backwards is what black people are best at. No one else come close. Yeah. They run really fast, too. You know, it goes way back. Because the blacks were not smart enough to invent the wheel. So they run faster than the rest of us who are more, you know, inventive. Who are more technologically advanced.
Matteo objected.
Whatever, though.
Oh my God.
So I'm a degenerate, but I'm drug-free. Thank you. That's one.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
one positive thing about me. Yeah. By that I mean like I don't do crack or heroin for obvious reasons. I don't support black businesses. Yeah, don't fall for it, guys. Yeah. They oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mateo, are you lighting him because he's
No, he has
making
40 seconds left.
controversial jokes?
Hey,
No.
thank you,
How did you shock Mateo?
Hey,
That's the first.
They
hey,
came
this-
together.
Wait, what?
I did take him here.
Phil, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's growing up, a lot of my black friends, they warned me how strong and tough black women are. But it turns out that was a myth. I had a fight with a black girl and I beat the shit out of her. Oh. She said a chance. All right, fine. But I feel, hey, so, I don't like when people say the N-word around black guys who I know personally. I'm like, hey, that's my property you're talking to.
Oh!
I'm done.
That is done.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
What was, I think, right now, the best part of the competition so far? That was the final round for both of these guys.
I disagree. I think the best part of the competition is when we all slept during Tom Papadano's set.
That's very true. This is a very tight.
Is he still here? This is my favorite one so far. I've only been here for 2 battles, but
very tight.
I gotta say, this is culture versus culture, but the other one's with 3 Ks. That's all.
Very true. Farooq, what do you think, buddy? Who's winning
Off
this
the
one?
top, I think it might have to go to tiebreaker because these are both very impactful sets. Like I said, it's culture versus culture. One did some reading and the other one
Burned some books.
Yeah, there you go.
At least there were books and not crosses.
It's tight.
Mateo drove him up here the whole time. Like, you're gonna look so crazy up there.
It's true.
I like how you think Mateo actually drives.
I didn't drive. I paid in Mexican.
For you, what do
Okay,
you
now
think?
we see the bonding.
What do you think? Farooq?
Actually, Pepino.
I might have to see. Listen, I'm torn. I gotta see a tiebreaker. I think I might have to go to
Well,
tiebreaker.
you got to vote here. What do you think? Who do you
Well, I
think?
have to vote.
Yeah,
I'm
you-
against
No,
voting. you know
let's
this.
move on. Let's see what.
Yeah,
what Joe has
I
to say.
think. Let's see.
Okay,
Yeah.
Joe Mahoney, what do you think here? We'll get
I
back
take
to
back what
Farooq.
I said before. Start Asian hate. This is unbelievable. I gotta say though, Phil, you stayed on one topic your whole set,
97.
which was very skillful. Usually you throw in rape or something. We'll later on, guys. You're my favorite. You're one of my favorite comics. I mean, you're the guy to beat. Pepino seemed like he was forgetting his shit or something. I don't know. I love you though. I love you. Sorry. Oh, I gotta go with Phil. I mean, come on.
Wow, okay.
Just for entertainment purposes.
That's one vote for Phil. Antonio, what do you think
that
here,
was
buddy?
art. Because here's the thing. Peppa started talking about condoms, and all I could think about is him fitting into a Magnum. Like,
Yeah,
just going right into
exactly,
it.
yeah.
Just
It's a
torpedoing
7-inch
right
hawk.
into a nice, lovely young lady. But man, Phil, and if I could quote the famous Michael Richards at Laugh Factory.
Please
All
don't.
right,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
shocks
yeah,
you,
yeah,
it shocks you.
Wow.
What's buried beneath you, stupid motherfuckers?
He's not leaving, is he?
What do you think here?
Ah, man, just, to do those jokes.
Tight.
He walks the tight line.
He does.
Two of the best of the
I
competition.
gotta give it to Philly.
2-0 Phil Philly. Travis Grant, what do you think here?
Dude, I think Phil Philly may win this whole fucking thing.
You were rolling.
I was real deal laughing up Phil Philly. Sorry, Pepino.
All right.
That was really funny, which also
Hold
makes
on,
you
you're
look
not done
racist.
yet. Okay, that's 3. That's 3. 4 will win.
Don't worry about it because we have a wild card round.
That is true.
Yeah.
We don't, but who are you picking here, Phil Philly or Pepino?
Oh, you gotta go with Phil.
Yeah. 4-0.
What kind of competition would this be?
4-0. Unfortunately, Pepino, you've lost.
But don't worry about it. We do have a wild card round.
Yeah.
We have a wild card round. I'll show you.
The great Phil Philly.
Yeah.
But another hand for Pepino. I was pushing for him hard. Okay, the final part of this bracket.
Well, actually, no. We need a wild card round because this is bracket D, and the winner of this would not have an opponent for the next round.
Well, I would do 3. What the fuck you doing?
It's a wild card round. It's statistically.
How do we put these people on?
Let me see. I can organize it.
Because this would look like brackets. You don't understand.
Infighting at Freak Madness.
You need a wild card
Freaking
round.
madness.
You need a wild.
Sit the fuck down. We're bringing up.
These two guys don't have an opponent after this, so you would need Pepino versus Ben Glettner after this.
Is Ben here?
Is Ben still here?
Ben's in the back. He's fucking stalking people back there.
All right.
Okay, all right.
That's my pick for the wild card round.
All right, that's the wild card round, I guess. Guys, Mark Random, where are you, buddy? There he is.
Mark
and he's taking
Random.
off the jacket. He's ready to go.
He's taking it off. He's ready to get in the ring.
Mark, how you doing, buddy?
I didn't think I was going to be performing. I thought I was a judge. So if I don't call any women cunts, this is a win for me.
You just did.
Mark is a killer in this competition, I'm telling you. And his opponent, the great Alex Davenport, all the way back from
Hell
Los
yeah.
Angeles.
Hell yeah.
That was 4 years ago.
That's who my money's on.
This is who your money's on, Farooq.
My money's on Davenport.
Alex is a veteran comic. I've seen him kill
Exactly.
in many rooms. I like Mark Random, though. He's a guy who gets things done.
He's so
Guys,
random.
who wants to go first out of you guys? Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you guys. All right, thank you, Matteo. I was adopted, and I'm really glad that I have white parents because they paid for my college, I became a busboy, and they still talk to me. I'm really glad that I'm not bisexual. I'd be really depressed to find out that twice as many people don't want to fuck me. I do find that dating into my 30s is very different than my 20s. I'm doing it. Like, guys, I did go on a third date. That I did do. I went on a third date. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. And she asked me, what do you like about me? And I said, you're still here. A friend of mine once asked me if I could ever have sex with someone who's trans. And I thought, I would feel bad if somebody went through all that trouble to be a woman and I'm the best they could do. Thank you, this side of the room. I've never had casual sex. I've only had, I can't believe this is happening sex. Like, I always hear married men bitch about marriage, like, man, my wife and I only have sex once every 2 months. And I'm like, damn, I need to get married. Like, seriously? Like, oh my God. Like, here's the thing. If I was having sex 6 times a year, I would quit comedy right now. You know, that's where I'm at, you guys. All Asian people do look the same. Except for North and South Koreans. Because 30... Shut up, Matteo.
I'm sorry.
Except for North and South Koreans, because 30 pounds is pretty easy to notice. Thank you very much, everybody. Good night. Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.
Hello. I hate how in comedy you have to do the self-actualization joke. Like if you're black, you have to say, I know I showed up late. Or if you're Asian, you have to say, I know I have a small dick. I know I look like every school shooter that shot up. I know I look like I would be the poster of future school shooters. But what I realized is, fuck. I did want to look at my notes because I thought I'd get points off from that, and now the voices are just going in my head. Just kill everyone. Just fuck it. It doesn't matter. But the funny thing is, like, we find mass murder horrifying because death's unknown. But if we knew what happened when we died, like beyond a shadow of a doubt, there's heaven and Jesus, we'd be praising mass murderers, and mothers would be drowning their kids in bathtubs. It's true. It's true. Like, and then you think about, like, the horrific tragedy, 9/11. Like, someone actually did benefit from 9/11. Like, someone beat their wife and then had to go to court that day. So,
What the hell? That's so.
And then it got canceled. So, and then the same thing with, like, people talked about spousing. I may have had an episode with my girlfriend, but it was on January 6th. So now when the judge talks about January 6th, no one's going to be thinking about the horrible shit that I did. I fucked that joke up. That was supposed to be a joke. I was going to say, anyone in relationships, had they say, you met her father? I met her father. It wasn't that awkward or uncomfortable. Meeting her husband was more awkward and uncomfortable. Yeah, I peaked right there. Just like in my 20s, I peaked there, and now it's just the downslope. I should kill myself if I had any love and respect for myself. Like abusive relationships. You leave if you love yourself. If I loved myself, I would leave this fucking life. You guys felt like I was too serious on that one. That's why he laughed. All right, I love you.
Mark Random.
I liked it. I might be in the minority, but I liked it. Guys, we're going to go to the audience first. What do you think? Was it the great Mark Random? Wow. The bros, Justin Charles and Vinny Scarpa, love you. Or was it Alex Davenport? 1-0, Alex Davenport. Starting from Farooq Hussain. Who you got, buddy?
I told you my money's on Davenport.
Davenport, you're going with Davenport. 2-0 Davenport. That's
I mean, I will say, Great stuff, Mark. I mean, I've never seen 9/11 readdressed like that so beautifully. You found legit the silver lining in both those clouds, so that's pretty fucking nice. On the other hand, Alex, don't quit comedy. We need you.
That's right. We need someone to go last at every open mic. No, I'm kidding. The great Alex Davenport has 2. Joe Mahoney, what do you think, buddy?
I love Davenport, but I want the thumbs up when he shoots up everyone else from Mark Random.
You want to be spared.
I love a good 9/11 joke. I think I got to go random.
2-1 Mark Random. You need 4 to win here, Antonio.
Now,
Who
what I
you
like
got?
about Mark Random is he went very Doug Stanhopian, which I liked.
I like
Talked
that
about
too.
real shit. It's not all about fucking and rainbows. Sometimes it's about terrorism and what it does to us.
That's right.
And unfortunately, we already did our Asian hire for the next round, so I can't give it to Davenport. Listen, everyone gets a shot. If there was a black guy, then he'd get the next one.
Vinny Scarpa's Asian?
He's Siciliano, bro. It counts.
He's
bro.
Siciliano. You're going with him.
I'm going to go with Mark Random.
2-2 here. What do you think, Travis?
I have to go with Random because I would like to drive out of here later.
That's
so,
right.
you know,
3-2.
I would like to see tomorrow. So
He's an
Random.
intimidating
I like
guy.
it. I like it, but I like living too.
That's
you know,
right.
it's-
Really, yeah.
I feel like every time I see Random, like a parental advertisement. I fucked it up. I fucked it up. I had a few. Rob, you are.
I don't understand why.
What do you think here, Rob?
See, the thing is,
3-2. If
they
you vote
keep
for Random-
making these jokes about Random shooting up the place, and that's why they want to vote for him. I want to vote for him because I think he brings a lot to comedy.
Like what? Explain.
A Bill Hicks level of intensity.
That's good.
true.
That's a
Yeah.
good. That's a good take.
That's true.
And-
How old are you?
Yeah, well, I wanted to disqualify myself for that. That was too nice.
Could you get him on mic to say that?
No, I
No, he
just
doesn't
said that,
repeat
that,
it.
that, like,
He's
gave me a feeling.
A Bill Hicks level sense of intensity.
Yeah, hopefully it ends like Bill Hicks.
Yeah.
How old a guy are you?
Rob, who are you going with here?
Easily Mark Random.
Mark Random.
Yeah, Alex did a good job, but
Wow.
Mark Random brought it.
Alex, if it was
This
up
is
to me,
easily.
I would have voted for Mark Random. No, I'm kidding. I'm only joking. The great Alex Davenport. Mark Random advances in freaking fucking madness. Guys, we're going to have a quick lightning round.
Yeah,
all
we
right?
gotta do a lightning
Everyone
round.
who is lost, come back up here. You get 30 fucking seconds.
and
Yeah.
fight.
30 goddamn
Everyone
seconds.
who lost, get up there. Yeah, at the same time.
At the same fucking
same
time. I will be in the middle of you. Let's do this. 30 seconds. Glettner, get up here. Davenport, don't go nowhere. I got it. Don't worry. Here we go. Pepino, get over here, buddy. Justin Charles, I need your right to my right. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna help you guys out. This is a fucking moment for all of us. I'm gonna set it up. You guys go.
Lightning
Let's
round.
do it. All right. You guys Anne Frank fans or what? Any Frank heads?
If you're being quiet, that's fine. That's what she would have wanted.
Any Frank heads?
Oh, lover.
Don't know her. Davenport? Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Love her.
Sure, why not?
What do you think here, Pepino? If she had a fucking podcast today, she would be like, if she had a TikTok today, she'd be dancing with her father. You know what I mean? Father Dave?
She'll be in the attic.
That's right. Come on, guys. I can't keep up the funny with all of us. This is the first time I came on stage with another person, really. What the fuck? Make these guys laugh. What are you doing?
Do I start it? Like,
Yes, you should be recording the entire time. Right, exactly. What do you think? Yeah, you're getting time. Now we're getting time. Now we're getting on the flow. What do you think, Justin Charles? Give me a setup. I got it.
Go in there. Get in there.
30 seconds.
You're all doing it together.
You're all doing it together. We only get 30 seconds?
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Oh, shit. Fucking pass.
All together.
Is this Family
The best
Feud?
way to get laid is to do crack. You want to
All
fuck
right,
somebody,
there we
give
go.
them crack. Nobody was saying
New
no to
Jersey is
crack.
terrible. I hate it. It's terrible. The people in New Jersey are terrible. I hate them all.
Shut up,
Staten
Ben.
Island.
Take the mic,
Ben.
Get him on mic.
Here's a cheap joke. What do you call a woman with no legs?
What?
A slug.
You did that on the podcast.
I know. I wanted to recap it.
Davenport, Cone, get in here. Quickly, come on.
That was
30 seconds.
I've heard both white and black guys fuck, and the difference is when the white guy I can hear the bed, and when it's a black guy, I can hear her.
Not bad. That's
Beautiful,
not bad.
beautiful.
That's not fair.
Cone,
Phil wrote
bring us
that for
home.
The worst form of modern day slavery has to be interracial BDSM.
One more time for Pepino.
That's actually funny.
Oh my God.
That's actually fucking funny.
did a random joke. He did a Mark
You
Random
need to
joke.
lead with that.
Let Pepino go.
I'm an alcoholic. You know you're an alcoholic when you've never been to the bar before and everybody knows your name.
An exciting round. One more, Justin Charles.
You know it's time to stop drinking when you accidentally sexually assault another man in a bar.
And that was
It
the
happens.
buzzer.
I disagree. You know it's time to stop
Guys.
drinking when you book the show.
Guys, we got to make this quick. Who we going with? Are we going with Peppa?
I like Peppa.
I'm going with him.
I like Peppa. You
Are we
going
going with Tilted Cone?
Yes, I'm going with Tilted Cone.
Are we going with Alice Davenport?
Absolutely disgusted by this.
Are we going with Justin Charles? Are we going with Glettner?
I don't know.
No.
Tilted Cone or Pepino?
Pep. Doing Pep.
I'm going Pepino. I'm going Pepino. Yeah, Pepino.
I'm doing Big Papa Pep.
Peppa?
Peppa.
Audience, Peppa or Tilted Cone?
Tilted.
These are tilted
I
people.
gotta go Tilted Cone. He advances to the lightning round. The
Oh
dark horse
my
of this
God,
competition.
dude.
I was pushing for Peppa. I'm never gonna get my Peppa back.
Your Peppa's dead.
We are moving. To
We got our
Peppa's
second.
dead
We
now.
got our second round.
We are moving on
Peppa
to round
died that
2 of freaking fucking madness. And round 2 is intense.
Peppa's
We're
dead.
bringing back Vinny Scarpa to the stage. Give it up for
Vinny!
Vinny, everybody.
A heart attack.
And his opponent, the biggest man in the room, the strongest man in the room, Matthew Dietz.
Matt Dietz. Whoa! There he is.
2 more minutes for you guys. I'm excited to hear it. Vinny, you want to go first here? He's calling out his opponent. He's calling his shot like he's Babe Ruth.
Yep.
I like that interaction already. Matt Dietz, you ready for this?
Yeah, I challenged him to rock, paper, scissors, but he said no.
Off to a good start, Matty.
Oh, no. Man, this looks like a meeting of incels to me right now. I'm kind of getting a little anxious, and I have anxiety and depression. I actually had it before it was cool, believe it or not. I told my mom that I was anxious in 5th grade, and she's like, well, what do you have to worry about? You're not the one with kids. Then in college, I told my older sister, I was like, look, I'm really depressed. I'm having panic attacks. What should I do? And she's like, don't worry, I got you. 1, you need to draw a bubble bath. 2, play some Michael Bublé. And 3, drink until you can't feel anything. And then I was kind of freaking out. I was still having a panic. I just couldn't get rid of it. And so I told my girlfriend, I was like, look, I'm really depressed. And she said, great, now I'm never going to come. Oh, man.
Peppa's dead.
My self-esteem depends on how quickly people say bless you when I sneeze. Yeah. And when I sing karaoke, I sing backup. Yeah. I tried to get away from my anxiety and depression by going on a solo vacation to Florida, where I got separation anxiety and tropical depression. It's really hard, you know. I kind of figured out that some of my anxiety is superpowers. For instance, I can predict the future. I worry about 1,000 things at once. One of them's going to come true. I got a nervous twitch in my leg. But you know what? That's just me sending Morse code to the aliens telling them not to fuck with us. That's me. Thank you, everybody.
Hey! Pumped up. Good stuff, Matt Dietz. His opponent, the great Vincenzo Scarpa, everybody.
Oh! All right. How we doing? All right. Man, you guys are great tonight, man. Hey, anybody got allergies? Allergies suck, man. And you know the worst part about allergies? Right before you're about to sneeze and just fucking nothing happens, you know? Fuck that feeling, right? That's like watching a porno and they cut the video off right before they take their clothes off. Like, gee, what a disappointment, you know? At least with that, I can pick a new video and finish off, but I can't spread my nostrils and push out a sneeze, you know? So that fucking blows, literally. Yeah. But think about coming and sneezing all at the same time. You know, the feeling amongst the both of them. It's like the ultimate climax, you know? That's why I don't know why guys who get COVID complain. Like, what are you complaining about? You get to stay home, play video games, jerk off, and sneeze for 10 days fucking straight. You got the ultimate climax. I mean, what's better than that? Am I right? Come on, man. So I'm an Italian American from New Jersey. I am. Thank you very much. Thank you for that. Yeah. And it's rough out here for this young Italian bull. I'll explain why. I got a minute.
Pepino cheers.
Yeah.
Pepino. Oh, I miss you, Pepino.
Yeah, hell yeah, Pepino.
I wish you were in the second round. I'm sorry, Vinny. Go ahead.
No, yeah, it's all good. I got an extra 20 on that.
You're
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah.
I like the chances of this one.
Italian American from New Jersey, man. But some of these women, man, they don't think I'm Italian. I don't understand why. You know, they're like, oh no, he's like Middle Eastern or something. Look at his schnauz, right? Look at his beard. I'm like, whoa, hey, take it easy. Don't fucking discredit me as Italian.
But if you want me to be, I can be Middle Eastern. This is not a problem for me. This is okay.
Look at him!
This is
Look
okay.
at him, Vinny!
This is not a problem for me.
Look at his face, Vinny!
Hey, listen. This is not a problem. I'll give you a good deal, $10, okay?
For some reason, I don't know, like Middle Eastern guys either trying to dance for you, introduce you to their penis, or fucking, God, you guys fucked me up on that one.
No, Vinny.
I know it's true. It's true.
They're either trying to dance for you, sell you something, or introduce you to their penis, right? They're like, hello, my friend, you want to dance? Disco, okay, I'll give you a good deal, $10. My name is Habibu, this is Habibi. Hey! That's my time. Pepino, you cocksucker!
With every voice makes Nicky Bottino so proud.
Yep, it does.
The great Vinny Scarpa. Vinny, please don't go nowhere. We got to get to our judges. Who you going with? Farooq Hussain. He doesn't have a mic. We're going to go the other way. Rob, who you going with?
Travis, give him a fucking mic.
Hold on. Hold on.
Hey, Stalin, calm down. Matt is a seasoned comedian.
He really is.
But this is not really so much about material. It's attitude. Vinny has the attitude. When I said to start doing the Arabic accent into Farooq's
went
face,
right in there.
He was avoiding even making eye contact with Farooq, and then I gave him the get-go, and he went right in fucking Farooq's face. Intensely.
Who you going with?
Come on, do I even have to say?
It's the great Scarpa.
Vinny Scarpa.
Vinny Scarpa. Yeah. Travis, what do you think?
I'm going Vinzo. Sorry, man. I'm
this
a fan,
guy,
he's got great. Also, Pepino, do you have a glass eye? I need to know this. I'm not trying to be a dick. I was looking for the glare. I was like, is it glass or is it just doing whatever the fuck it wants to do? I don't know what it's going on. That's what's going on. That's what I do too.
Pepino said, the more he drinks, the lazier the eye gets.
So you're going with Vinny Scarpa.
I'm going to Vinzo.
This is a big opportunity for Vinny. It's either he wins this or he has to go back working at the gas station. Yeah. Antonio.
Thumbs in the back.
Antonio, what do you think, buddy?
Oh, my God. That was a treat.
2 for
man.
Vinny.
Oh, my goodness. This is to re-up. This is for the prestigious spot at the Fifth Borough Comedy Festival.
And $100.
And $100. You know $100 buys they don't even buy you $90. Guy was so violent. But here's the thing, fucking Matteo loves violence.
I don't love violence. I just love
Here's
ethnic
the
shit.
thing, like the audience at Fifth Borough Comedy, they're savages. They love hooting and hollering. They love fucking act outs. But let me tell you, Matt, even though I'm not gonna vote for you, there's always a spot for you at Coffee Beans and Leaves.
That's
Clean
right.
as mean. And Hop Shop. There's a bunch of clean joints. We're gonna get you on one of those shows. So even though you didn't win because I'm a sucker for a good guinea act out, I gotta go with Vinny. I'm gonna take a
3-0
picture.
Vinny. Vinny's kicking chairs. He's pumped up. Joe
pumped.
Mahoney.
He's pumped.
What do you think, kid Joe?
It was great to hear Vinny do the.
Vinny's walking off.
I can't follow glass eye. I can't follow glass eye. I don't know. It was great to hear you do the act that Farooq should do. So I gotta go. I gotta go, Vinny.
It's tension.
Nothing,
between the
Vinny.
judges panel.
Farooq Hussain, you didn't get the chance to vote, but who would you have gone with here?
It's obvious. It's obvious.
Clearly, I have to go for my
It's ethnic.
Arabic brother over there, I guess. It's funny to me because you don't even know what's happening here. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go with the guy with the beard. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the guy with the beard.
Great
Yeah.
Vinny Scarpa. And Matt, what a performance anyway.
Yeah, you made it
The
this
great
far.
Matt Dietz.
One more time for Matt Dietz.
One more time for Matt
One
Dietz.
more time for him.
But unfortunately, there's winners and losers in every competition, but this time it's the great Vinny Scarpa. Vinny's going to introduce himself to Farooq. I just saw him slip him a call.
Vinny looks good in this competition.
Vinny
I don't
is,
know.
He asked me for a job at my gas station just now. So that's pretty.
We're ready.
I thought you guys were forming Al Patrita.
We're ready for round two. The great Mike Contayo. Where is Big Mike?
Mike!
Here he comes. He's coming
There
back
he
here.
is. Is it? We got
Mike, how you doing, buddy? All right, you ready for this round? Now, do you know your opponent pretty well or no? The great Christian Conti. Christian, here he comes. Is it just me, or every time Christian comes on the stage, the judges disappear? You strike fear into the judges. Christian, you were also dressed like Vinny. The judges like Vinny. What do you think here? Do you have a good shot? You intimidated the judges before. They keep leaving during your set. No, we're
It's
here.
very rude. I don't know why they're doing it.
The great Christian Conti. Mike, you're going to start us off. What do you think about that, Mike? Pretty fucking good, huh?
What a deal.
The great Mike Contayo, everybody. Give it up for Mike. Come on.
Listen, guys, stay here for my set, leave for his. I don't care. I decided I'm going to write a children's book about rape. I'm going to... I'm going to call it Why Does Daddy Love Me So Much?
Oh.
I think it's good. I think it's a killer, right?
Contayo. He's a sleeper.
I get. Somebody said it's a sleeper. I get narcolepsy and necrophilia confused all the time. All the time. The other day, I thought I was fucking this dead guy. Turned out he was only sleeping. Awkward, you guys. Oh. Thank you, sir. I will think of you individually with a hand job, but I'm going to use the bad hand. It'll last forever. You won't feel a thing, I promise. Speaking of, people always wonder, somebody asked me, am I kinky? Of course I'm kinky. Who isn't? They asked me, have you ever fisted anyone? Of course I have, Matteo. Of course. Who hasn't? But then they asked me, no, but have you ever done it with the bad hand?
That's what I was thinking, man.
No. And here's why. I'm pretty sure I could get it up there, but I'm not so sure I could pull it out. Then I'd just be that creepy puppeteer that no one wants at children's parties. You know what I mean? Thank you, everybody. Have a good night.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, beautiful.
Great Mike Contayo.
My favorite part of that set was Mateo's addition to that. He goes, "That's what I was thinking."
There you go. That's what we want to hear. The big man, Mike Contayo. Now, my favorite, maybe one of the best comics, the best open mic host in the city. Yeah. Christian Conti, everybody.
Conti.
Christian, get up here and show
you. I'm a great open mic host, guys. Comic, I don't know. So on the topic of race. No? All right. I'll take your Excuse me. Look, I think my friend might be racist. She calls having a threesome with two black guys catching the N train. All right, let's keep it going, huh? I think my uncle is also racist. He just, it's not me making this up. It's them. My uncle, he just started a seafood restaurant for white nationalists. He's calling it Ku Klux Clams. Yeah, all right. Yeah, not bad. All right. Yeah, you guys do you have a white noise machine? It's like makes noise so you can sleep. I actually messed up. I went to Target and I got a black noise machine. It only works in movie theaters. Yeah, I think my other friend might be racist because I asked her if she's ever had sex with a black guy, and she said no. I'm not into bestiality.
Oh my God. What's going on here? Where did this come from?
I got the laugh, huh? Did you ever see a white parent scolding a child in public? They use the middle name, right? They'd be like, David Richard, Christopher John. I like it when it's a Hispanic parent scolding a child. They're like, Javier Rodriguez Astorgas Valdez Valdez. They got too many middle names. I recently gave oral sex to my best friend. Dog is man's best friend. Something about me, my father's penis smells really bad. It doesn't bother me, though, because the taste really makes up for it. Guys, I'll leave you with this. My sister told me something really surprising. The other day, my sister told me she was a virgin until college. Really surprising. Really surprising. She didn't count all the anal we did. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm offended. That's my time, guys.
Ah! The great Christian Conti, dressed like Andrew Dice Clay. We got to bring our boys back up here. We got to make this quick. Farooq Hussain, who you going with? Let's hear it.
I think I'm gonna go with Contayo. I think that's who I'm gonna have to go with. You know?
One for Big Mike.
I mean, not for nothing. Christian admitted that he sucked a dog's dick.
That's true.
So here's the thing: everything Christian's done, he's the one to do with the bad hand. That's why I gotta give it to him.
One vote for Mike Contayo.
He's shaped like a coat hanger. Give him a break.
It's not over yet, Christian. We got a couple more votes. Joe Mahoney, what do you think here? You're a big fan of Christian Conti.
Christian, after that set, I'd love to see you go joke for joke with Phil Philly.
Yeah,
you know what
I
I'm saying?
really do. Yeah, that's
Back
what
and
I like.
forth,
Yeah.
bestiality jokes.
I
if you
didn't
know what I
think
mean.
Conti had it in him. He had it.
I love Contayo, but like I don't know, Conti to me, admitting that he sucked a dog's dick. No, we will stay on me. It's my show too. And I think I gotta say, like, Christian had one of the best sets of the whole night.
Okay.
And I agree. I'm going Christian.
1-1, Antonio. What do you think?
Man, here's what I want to appreciate is everyone was very conservative up until Philly Phil, and he just fucking cracked it wide open. Now
Yeah.
everyone's bringing out the heater.
Yeah. Even Dietz got nasty up here.
Everyone got in.
showed a little
Dietz
teeth.
was like them colored people, though. He didn't go too far.
Antonio, did you think that Dietz had some red ass to him? We didn't know that.
Some red
Yeah, a
ass.
little red ass to
Yeah.
him.
I don't know. I'm going to go with Conti, man. He did very
Absolutely.
Jeselnik-esque stuff.
2 for Conti,
I liked it.
1 for Mike. Travis, what do you think? You need 4. Conti, you need 4 to win.
Oh, this is where it's gonna start getting tough, dude.
It's
Shit.
tight. It's tight. This is the final 8.
I think I'm gonna go with Conti, man.
3-1.
Turns out I just love racist jokes.
I
guess
do too.
I think they're funny.
They
Conti
are,
all the way.
It's a type of humor we like on this show. I'll tell you that. Rob, what do you think?
Well, it's like I explained to Mike in the last round. I think he can win any comedy competition.
He's a very skilled.
But this
comic.
is different. This is different, and I think that Christian, what he brought to this round, is something. And I know that Christian has a lot more material to offer us. So I'm going to go with Christian Conti.
The great Christian Conti wins this round. Christian, congratulations.
Christian.
Mike Contayo.
Hell of a job, guys.
What a job, Mike. I'm telling you that.
That means in our final round, in the first bracket, will be Vinny Scarpa versus Christian Conti.
versus Christian Conti. Two guys that rolled in together and were slapping guys around will now compete against each other. That's right.
What? It just new round or?
No, we got a bracket.
Hold on. Don't rush the program, Matteo. Are we ready for this round? We got to bring back Phil Philly up here. Big Phil.
Big Phil.
After Conti's performance, you got a lot of pressure on you, Phil. Phil, by the way, you got a little chubby during the whole show. I noticed that. No, I'm kidding. I'm only joking. You haven't eaten a thing. Wait, what's that? What with the Miller Lights?
No, go on.
Hold on. Okay, I'm sorry. And we got to bring back Sean Gibbs. Sean.
Hey!
I tell you what, Sean came in here, all right? I didn't think you would get past round 1. And now he's competing against the great Phil Philly. Who wants to go first out of you two? Sean
All
Gibbs
right.
going first? I love the attitude. Give it up for Sean Gibbs. Let's do this.
All right. They were talking about Anne Frank earlier, and there's actually a new book out that has chapters that weren't in the original book. Spoiler alert, same ending. I was watching Sound of Music recently, and also the sequel, Schindler's List. Yeah, they did not know what was going on over the other side of that mountain. So I'm at this kindergarten gangbang. And I know how I look. I look like I attacked the Capitol on January 6th. So I had to be smart. So first I fucked a black kid.
You know you don't have to go racist.
Yeah, I know. I'm just being topical. It's like crowd work.
You don't have to. It's encouraged.
Yeah. So then I, had sex with an Asian kid.
Well, that's your opponent.
Yeah. Looks similar. But 20 minutes later, I was still horny, so I had to fuck another one.
Ah. That's a good joke. That's good. That's good stuff.
He did not like that one bit.
No, I don't like eye contact.
So I'm fucking this Asian kid.
Oh, give him a lap dance. Go
No,
on.
karate chopping Matteo.
My girlfriend here was here before, got me one of those robotic vacuum cleaners for my dirty apartment. But I'm a more traditional kind of guy. I like one with a woman attached to it. We have opposite sleeping schedules. She works during the day, I work at night. She's like, oh, you have the same schedule as my sister. I'm like, maybe I should be with your sister. Maybe I should have not stumbled on that punchline. Thank you.
Johnny!
Thanks for having me.
What a job. It's not over yet. Phil Philly's coming to the stage, but he may turn people off. Phil Philly.
I just want to let everybody know that Eddie McCabe just liked my video.
Phil Philly, everybody.
Oh, thank you. All right, so bestiality. Here we go. Hey, yeah, I think like schools can teach evolution and the Bible at the same time. I think white people came from God, black people evolved from monkeys. All right. Oh yeah.
Sure.
So, I don't know.
Yeah. Like,
who knows? They can. Who knows? They can compromise. So, hey, Ebonics, African language, right? I only understand 3/5 of what they're saying.
Oh my.
oh my God.
Yeah.
So much.
So, who else besides the blacks that they go after? Oh, the Jews. Hey, I think the Holocaust was the blessing in disguise, right? Sure, Hitler killed 100 Jews, but look at all these great movies and documentaries, am I right? So worth it. It's totally worth it. Yeah. All right, the facts next. Here we go.
Oh my God.
Yeah. You're Muslim. Like, I think you'll like this one. They say that gay people are brave for coming out the. Okay. They say that gay people are brave for coming out of the closet. I think the Muslims are brave for killing these gay people.
I changed my mind. I love it.
They're living on the edge. That's living on the edge.
That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah. My favorite pride parade is the gay pride, because gay pride comes before the gay fall. It's 18 seconds. Okay, 18 seconds.
Yeah.
People always tell me, do I have a homophobic bone in my body? I said, no, I have 206 of them, you faggots.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Wow.
God.
Philly. Holy shit. Travis, you were bowling over.
He was loving him.
Loving it. We're going to start with Travis Grant. Who do you got? Give me
Yo,
your
fucking
Phil
Philly all the way, dude.
Phil Philly, number
Oh,
one.
not just because of that set, just because I want to hear more of what he has to say.
So he is a
like
sociopath.
forever.
My
like
God.
forever.
I don't know. Gibby, not
See,
looking good here.
I like how Sean ended his set.
Right.
I like how it kind of hurt him.
It did.
That he knew that he didn't bring enough to the table.
But you know what? He actually had a
because
good
he knew that Phil has so much. He
Yeah.
has so much.
He has a lot.
He just
Encyclopedia.
has so, and it destroyed Sean. It hurt him.
I mean, it's funny.
And to me, that's what this competition is about.
It's funny. Gibbs came in here with a girlfriend. She left. She's nowhere near here now.
Yeah, and he referenced his girlfriend, and she's gone.
She's gone.
She's with Brandon Wonderland. for all we know. I gotta be honest with you though. Like, even though that moment at the end really pulled at the whole heartstrings, you gotta go with Phil.
Gotta go with Phil.
you gotta go
2-0
with
Phil. I will go
Phil's-
to the
Phil's
audience
a
before we go to our
maniac.
judges.
It's a tough round.
What do you guys think? Phil Philly?
Yeah.
Wow. Or Sean Gibbs? That is split.
That's split.
I gotta go Phil
That's
though.
split amongst the 6 people.
3-0. Phil needs 4. I'm gonna go Antonio. What do you think here?
I don't know. It's tough. What Phil does is beautiful. It's like watching an M. Night Shyamalan movie, except the twist is always American History X. I don't know, it's tough to do that. I mean, and he finesses it. Sean, you had a good thing. Really went hard on the child fucking.
You
I'm
literally went
surprised.
hard on a child fucking.
You were so short eyes. That's it. I'm good. Here you go.
Advancing to the final 4 is Phil Philly. We will hear from Mahoney and Farooq. What do you guys think? Just
Sean, that was your girlfriend here earlier? Well, she left at the right time. Mostly because she was black. I think so, right? Anyway, give it up for Phil Philly, baby. Just spitting
Farooq,
facts.
final thoughts. What do you think here?
I mean, we already know Phil just took it home, but I just want to say they're so well researched, these racist jokes.
They really are.
You put it. I'm not gonna. You put in work. Like I just picture you at like the public library because there's no way you have internet access, and you're just poring over books about Black history. People are like, wow, what a well-educated man. I'm just writing the N-word constantly in a book. That's fucking beautiful.
That's what he does.
The American dream. Phil Philly takes it
He's a
home.
master of his craft. The winner of that round, Phil Philly, everybody.
Wow.
What a job.
So yeah,
I'm
so
excited to see
our,
it.
right now, out of our final four, we got three. We got Vinny Scarpa, Christian Conti,
and Phil
987, and now we got our last.
Okay, ready for this one. I'm excited. Tilted Cone was a wild card.
Won the
here.
wild card.
He wasn't exactly in the competition.
He entered the competition.
But this is the beauty of this.
Yeah.
Please give it up for Tilted Cone.
Tilted Cone, everybody.
This guy, I'm telling you, this guy is an up-and-comer. He's the next Vic DiBedetto.
Good. How are you? So I got 1 minute, right?
Hold on, we got to
get the next guy up here, too.
I love the eagerness.
The madman. Please give it up for Mark Random.
Mark Random.
Where's he going?
Wait, where are you going?
Yeah, you're both standing on stage together. This is what I
You're
mean
gonna
about-
share a mic and do your jokes at the
He
same
is
time into the same
Tilted
mic.
Cone is the Orange Cassidy of this competition.
Did you call him the next DiBedetto?
I did.
Yeah, he's more like the next Mark Random.
Guys, who wants to go first out of you two school shooters? 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Yep, 2 minutes. Here we go. You ready? Who wants to go?
Skiing for Columbine.
This is the most. Yeah. This is like who's gonna who's gonna shoot the school first?
This is what Dylan and Eric did.
Open both doors. Open both
All
doors.
right. Tilted Cone. Here we go, buddy.
Why shouldn't you take your black girlfriend to get Indian food?
Why?
Because instead of digging for gold, you'd be digging for oil. So I'm broke. I'm broke. I need you guys to be my therapist, okay? Doctor, see, my father's a drinker, right? Let me ask you, doctor.
I need a beer.
You know what it's like for? You know what it feels like for a bottle to hit the back of your head at 3 a.m. in the morning? Long story short, not good. Doctor, my father would accuse me of random things that don't make any sense. Doctor, did you know I shot John Lennon? I don't even know who John Lennon is. I don't understand. Doctor, let me ask you this, doctor. How can I have shot John Lennon when I'm also somehow Yoko Ono? It doesn't make any sense. My father was like, son, Yoko Ono, sing. And I was like, Father, Papa, I don't even know how to sing. Right? So I just made some random noises. I was like, and he was like, close enough. So apparently that's how Yoko Ono sounds like. Doctor, let me ask you something. How can I be the second gunman on the grassy knoll? I don't even know what a grassy knoll is. Doctor, my father, he's a complicated man. One time he said, son, you need to earn your peanuts. So he dropped me in front of the circus.
Here's 10 more seconds.
Long story short, I went to the bank with my peanuts, and would you believe it, it is not a known form of currency. Bitcoin, yes, but peanuts, no. And I don't even get it. When I talked to my father, I said, Papa, why did you send me to the circus to get peanuts when you're allergic to peanuts? I just don't get it.
2 minutes.
Thank you very much. I'm a Tilted Cone.
Tilted Cone during your set. The judges were on their phone. Travis was making himself comfortable. Pepper was still in beer.
Sounds more like Jilted Cone.
Guys,
we're not supposed to take the beer.
Yeah, no beer at the first
No,
place.
that's it. That's it.
That's for members only. Speaking of members only, Mark Random, everybody.
You're good, Pepito. You can dig it.
So, I tried to be a professional rapper. I toured the country for 10 years and failed miserably. That's why I'm here. But then I realized what you get paid for is just the profession. A bartender makes money as a professional bartender. So being on disability for bipolar, schizophrenia, PTSD, I'm a professional crazy person. I get paid to be fucked up. So when I'm do these open mics and get thrown out, I'm just doing my job. Usually more people laugh. I'm just going towards the end joke. I feel like, all right, I have one in there. You think I make these videos because I want to succeed in comedy or Fifth Borough Comedy Festival? I do this so when I re-up in Social Security, I show them these tapes, and they're like, yeah, he's definitely fucked up, $1,000 a month. I was getting COVID checks before it was, I forgot that stimulus checks before it was popular. I get what people say, representation and how, oh, by the way, this is the mental health awareness grift. So by supporting me, you're also supporting, you know how like every fucking comic has to have some political activist bullshit? That's my grift for 2022 because the Nazi shit didn't work out. The fucking trans shit didn't work out. So this is mental health 2022. Representation in movies is show like how black people represented, how gay people represented. Show me one movie where someone with a mental illness did something positive.
Joker.
You can't do no, you can't do it. It's either strip murders or fucking suicide. That was a lackluster set. This was for the people there, the pedophilia and racism. I figured out the difference. No. This let me get is. You can tell the difference between liberals and conservatives by liberals need racism in their child porn before they get upset with it, and conservatives need child porn in their racism. Repeat that. You think about it. Liberals
wait, one more
need,
time.
Please don't.
Liberals need racism
I just wanna-
in their child porn.
I just want to find out if I've been fence sitting this whole time.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you probably have.
Yeah. That was 2 minutes. Yeah, that was 2
Mark
minutes.
Random fucking giving us all he got.
Wow.
Yeah, thank you.
I think it, thankfully. We're going to the audience first. Was it Tilted Cone? Or was it Mike Random?
Tilted.
Wow, it's tilted right now.
Wow.
What do you think, Rob?
You know, Mark has so much passion.
He does.
He has so much passion. And I really, no, it is too. Like, no offense to Tilted, but I was like kind of waiting for him to end. You know, but Mark, I want them to keep going.
There you
so
go.
That's an easy, for me, I like Mark. I want Mark to go to the finals.
It's 1-1. Travis Grant, what do you think?
Yo, doesn't Mark Random kind of sound like Matteo with hope?
These two
Like
do
if you
not
close his eyes, you're like, wow, Matteo sounds happy up there.
They
Look at
do
him.
not like one. They don't like each other. What do you think here?
True.
No, they don't. Fuck, I don't know, man. Tilted's starting to grow on me a little bit.
He's a dark horse. He's the St. Peter's. of
Yeah,
this
he
competition.
is. He is.
So it's a two.
No, it really is.
Who do you think?
I'm still trying to live though, so Mark Random.
Wow, 2-1. Mark Random. Antonio, what do you think?
There's another close one. I like Tilted Cone because he was doing a Christopher Walk in the Room impression. It's your boy. I was doing an impression. I'm the shooter now. I was all a red horse. I'm the guy you should be watching out for. I'm gonna go with Tilted Cone.
Okay.
I like his
2-2.
album.
Joe Mahoney, what do you think here?
I don't know, but I'm not sure if I know what satire is anymore because I don't know what's going on. This is the toughest one yet. I feel like Mark got silenced at the end there. He had a pedophile point that he didn't really get to repeat. I got to hear more Random. We need Random in this place.
3-2. Mark Random. Farooq, if it goes to you, okay, you're gonna pick here. If it's tied up, it goes to me. Please don't make that decision on me. Here you go.
I would just like to say before I give my decision, a round of applause for both performers, guys.
There you go.
This has been the toughest round. This has been the toughest
Very
round so
tough.
far.
It really has been.
You know,
These two are strong men.
It's like, who do you arraign first for the school shooting? You know, they're both so culpable.
Very true.
That I hope not.
That's
Jesus,
called
none
a
of us would live.
Columbine.
I hope not. I will say, Mark showed, like Rob said, Mark showed vulnerability up there. It was he didn't give a shit about comedy at a certain point. I know he started off with a joke, but then
Yes.
Mark Random got really Mark real, and I like that.
That's
So
true.
I'm gonna go with Mark on this one.
The great Mark Random advances to the Final Four. Mark, congratulations. You will be competing for the $100 in the St. Louis Cardinal jersey.
Signed by Terrible
Tilton
Tim.
Cole, what a performance. Coming in hot like Paulie Murphy. We are down to our Final Four.
We are. We made it.
And here we go.
The clock is up to 6 minutes.
Starting us.
We're not doing 6.
We are not doing 6 minutes. We're going to do 2 minutes each.
2 minutes each. We're keeping
Even
it
in the final
Yeah,
round.
because everybody's a little out of material.
I'm just asking.
Not Vinny Scarpa, though. My man, Vinny Scarpa, get back up here,
Vinny!
buddy. His opponent, they're dressed similar. Please give it up for Christian Conti.
Christian Conti!
Wow. What a job. What a job.
Wow.
We're going to do 2 minutes. All right?
2
All
minutes
right,
each.
boys, give us your best 2. I think these guys got it. Who wants to go first? You want to go first? He's going first. Christian Conti.
Christian Conti.
Fight Club. We need a little more energy.
Fight
Club.
Yeah. I want to try some clean comedy. The other day, I took a huge fucking dump.
Guys, please silence.
And
There's a
yeah,
performer.
silence. Excuse
Performer
me.
on stage.
Everyone,
guys, silence.
shut up. Listen.
Excuse me. I'm interrupted by you and the judge. Come on, guys.
Well, listen.
What the fuck is this?
It's about us. Go ahead, Christian.
It's about Greg. Let's hear for Greg and Rob, guys. Come on. I'm not wasting my time on let's hear for the host. But guys, you ever heard of runner's knee? So I don't get why they named the disease after the thing that you get it from. It's like if you go to Planned Parenthood. What's this on my penis? Oh, you just have fucker's dick. A girl goes to her gynecologist. What are these bumps? Oh, you just have slut's vagina. Oh, sorry, you have horse cunt. Yeah. My friend said, I'm just not photogenic. Like, I just do not look good in pictures. I was like, maybe you're just ugly. Leave the technology out of it. Leave the technology that perfectly captures what's there out of it. I'd get it if you're like, look, I just do not look good in oil paintings. You know. It's something about me. I don't like Jews. I love Jews. I lost you. Come on. But what else? What else, guys? The other day I came so hard, I accidentally performed a chiropractic adjustment on my mom.
Oh my God!
Oh, there we go. Don't be mad. She needed it. I'm much more of a cat person than a dog person. Really don't mind sex with either. All right, guys, come on. All right, what else, guys? Yeah, something really sad. My parents recently stopped having sex with me, which is bullshit. Can you believe how unfair that is to me? I made it clear right now, it's me that's not fair to. Can you believe my parents stopped having sex with me Monday through Thursday? Guys, I'm Irish and Italian. I'm called ethnic slurs by uncles on both sides of my family. I'm referred to as a McGuinea. McGuinea. That's actually an upcoming sandwich at McDonald's. All right, it's my time.
All right. Christian Conti.
The great Christian Conti.
He got
his opponent.
He got this far. It's amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's good.
He's
Yeah.
a killer.
I know.
I knew that from day one. I
All
was
these
sold
guys.
on this kid the minute I saw him.
I know, me too.
Speaking of kids, please give it up for my friend of yours, Vinny Scarpa,
The kid.
everybody. Oh my
Scarpa! Give it up for the McGuinea. Hell yeah. All right. We like that, man. I don't know. Is it Italian men or is it just regular men in general? We always have to like adjust in our shit. You know, I always been doing that since I was a little kid, man. You know, like you ever been public and you gotta unstick your nuts from the side of your leg? You do a little yoga stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I mean? You ever have to do that? Or you're like talking to someone, you gotta do a little nonchalantly, like, no, yeah, keep it going, keep it. I'm just fucking motherfucker. I have to do that in public. All right, next one. Fucking shit. Yeah, man. I mean, when I was a young kid, man, I always used to have to fucking adjust my shit. My mom always used to tell me, stop touching, it'll grow. You know? One day, 6th grade history class, I was like, the motherfucker grew. That's when the teacher's like, you want to come up on the board and show us where India is? I was like, nah, I'm good. Samir and Rakesha right here. They'll show you where India is. Then you get that little thought running through your mind, you know, when your mother told you this fucking day would come. You got to take advantage of this opportunity. Your thing is fucking grown. Get the fuck up there, asshole. But you're fucking right, mind. Hell yeah. I got up there just like this. I said, I'll show you where India is. You want to know where India is? India is right here. And if you go 4,000 miles this way, you'll find Italy. And if you look close enough, you'll see one of my uncles wearing white socks and slides, all right? Show you where fucking India is. 22 going on 23. I just started living alone, man, so I'm just getting used to living alone. A lot of things that I didn't think I had to be responsible for. You know, like there's some things that I thought would come with the household, like Neosporin, peroxide, Band-Aids. Band-Aids! Band-Aids don't come with the home. I mean, I was used to opening up the closet door, grabbing the peroxide with the label half ripped off, fucking dabbling it on, and then just calling it a day. Oh, I make myself to fucking CVS, purchasing peroxide. It's like 10 different brands. I had to call my grandmother. Only she knows which brands of peroxide to buy. But I recently stopped washing my face with the same loofah that I wash my asshole with. So that's good. Making a big step in my life with that direction. All right, hell yeah.
Vinny is like dominant.
This one, he's dominant.
He's dominating. And he looks at the phone to make sure he's going to end on time.
Who are you going with here?
With that being said, I'm going with Christian Conti.
An analysis.
I'll give a reasoning.
Right.
Vinny can win any comedy competition. But this is a different.
This is different.
We're looking for something different.
And Christian Conti got that.
And I would love to see a Christian Conti versus our Phil or Mark.
Yeah.
See, Vinny is he's too normal for this. No, Vinny had a great round, but I think Christian has more to offer.
Okay,
So,
all right.
I'm going out on a limb. I might be wrong. I got to hear it from my colleagues.
One vote for Christian. The audience is back to being the deciding vote. So,
yes.
Joe Mahoney, your thoughts here.
Yeah, it depends on what we're judging on. Because I'll go with Rob. I'll go with Christian. Yeah, why not?
2-0
Yeah.
Christian.
I like Vinny's set, though, a lot.
I'm
That's
not
why
going to go
it's
to
tough.
Farooq yet. I'm going to go to Travis. Travis, what do you think here? Get him on the mic, please.
Give me a goddamn microphone. Yeah, fuck, dude. I love watching Vinny, but then you brought up a good point. Conti versus first Phil.
Yes,
Phil.
that's gotta happen. That's magic.
Yeah, they could be fucking.
Random, they're not giving you a shot here, Random. I think you got. I think I'm rooting for you, kid.
I'm gonna go Conti.
You're going 3.
But I still love Vinny.
3-0.
But I'm gonna have to go with Conti for the love of the competition.
Scarpa was a killer. Farooq. Can we get Farooq your thoughts? real
Yeah,
quickly?
I love that no matter what joke Vinny does, he has to do it this close to my face. I really love that about Vinny.
He was very close to you.
I don't know what happened to Vinny in a deli or whatever, but he has some sort of vendetta against Indian and Middle Eastern people. But I love that because I also have vendetta against Middle Eastern people.
That is true. That is true. What do you think of Vinny's whole act so far?
So far, I love that. I love it. It's like watching a taller Nicky Petito. I really like it. It's
It is. It very much is.
Yeah, if only you could sing, kid. But speaking of singing, Christian Conti, you get my vote.
4-0.
The guy's got melody in his set, you know. I can't.
Vinny,
Really,
he really
Hell of a
does. He
job,
does.
Vincenzo. I was rooting for you. You would have got my vote. You would have lost, you cocksucker. The great Christian Conti wins. He will advance to the final round, which will be 2 minutes because we are running out of time. We are ready for Mark Random and Phil Philly, two of the best performers we have here. Please give it up for Mark Random and Phil Philly. These two of the best going forward. Who's going first out of you two? Phil Philly is going first. Phil Philly will lead us off. Let's go, Phil. Get up here.
Oh, thank you. So how do I start with this? All right. So they say if you go black, you can't go back. I think that's true. Look at O.J. Simpson's dead wife. She's not coming back. So yeah. I don't know. What else? Yeah, I think COVID ruined this one, but hey, whenever I meet up with new women, they always ask me these awkward questions, like, Phil, why are you wearing a mask? And how did you get into my apartment? Yeah. Yeah, I read on the news that over 50% of rape goes unreported. I had a great summer. Yeah.
Classic. I love it. Classic.
Yeah. I don't know if you notice, but I like to come really fast when I have sex. Because I'm always in a rush, I just want to, just finish it off and then just get out of here as soon as possible before the cops shows up. Yeah. All right. Hey, I know Congress, they want to, like, a lot of people worried about these assault weapon bans, but not me, because I know the government won't try to take away my cock. So, right? My sexual assault weapon. Semi-automatic, by the way. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Hey, so why do black churches fail? They have no father to worship.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't get why there's so many transgender people on. I'm done. I'll do the next one. I'm done.
What an ending. You said what the room was thinking, Phil. But anyways, go on.
The great Phil Philly. Mark Random, you were up. Show them what you got.
All right. I feel like it was a little biased, as everyone said. I can't wait to watch Phil the next round to be the final. So if I could lose to him, I couldn't have lost to a better racist. That's really what this comes down to. It's just who's memorized more racist facts at this point between me and Phil, so I bow my hat to him. I don't know why I find church shootings extra hilarious, because it's an entire group of people saying, I can't wait to get to heaven. I can't wait to get to heaven. Maybe God heard their prayers and sent them that gunman. The point I was trying to make before, because people were divided, they were talking about pedophilia, and then they were talking about racism. I said, liberals need racism in their child porn before they find it offensive, and conservatives need racism or child. I fucked the punchline up. It doesn't matter.
Was there even a punchline?
Yeah, it was saying that statement. If you want to get on board to be more progressive, you talked about Anne Frank. How about Me Tooing Anne Frank? Pages 30 to 32, she talks about sexually assaulting her friend while she was asleep. This is true. Did you know that?
It is true.
In the Anne Frank diary, she talks about sexually assaulting her friend while she was asleep. I like Nick Cannon because he just says what he feels. He said that thing, white people are savages and all that other stuff. Black Israelites, first off, black Israelites only got kicked out of 28 countries. In order to be Israel, you have to be kicked out of 109. But on the same podcast, in saying white people were savages and white people were that, he just used the term black Israelite. Then they tried to take his billion-dollar business. And at that point, I bet he wished the country was run by white Christian European males. I lost it. I don't give a fuck. I love you all. MarkRandom.com.
Good night, Mark Random. And Mark Random has left the building.
Matteo does not like Mark Random.
You got to pivot somehow. That was a very hard way to end.
There you go.
Sorry.
I think Matteo has like an invested interest in Mark not winning.
What do you think here, guys?
I don't
Mark
know.
Random or Phil Philly? Tyson Holyfield.
This is Ali Frazier.
Yes.
This should have been the finals.
Right.
Christian Conti's very lucky.
He snuck in here.
I don't know.
Who are you picking?
Let's start with Travis. Let's see what Travis
Travis, what do you think?
Phil Philly's my number one horse,
Phil
man.
Philly.
I'm putting it all on Philly.
I'm telling you, Phil Philly, it's tight. Joe Mahoney, let's go to Joe. Joe, what do you think here, buddy?
It's a classic jokes versus manifesto.
Right.
And,
Very true. Very true.
I
Excellent
mean,
point.
You can't. How do you
Excellent
pick?
point. Fucking excellent point.
I have no idea what Phil Philly's going to spend $100 on, but
He's not.
I'm afraid of what Mark will. I don't know.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Phil fucking Philly, man. You got to. Even though I'm on camera laughing at all his jokes, and give it for Phil. Right?
Are you automatically also assuming
I think
that
I just like
because you
Phil.
said that one of these guys will win this competition? Are you automatically counting out Christian Conti?
Of course not.
In the finals?
Never. Fucking never. I didn't even really like Phil Philly's set as much as the other sets. Weakest set. But Mark was weaker. And
yes.
It's got to be 2-0 Phil. Let's go to Farooq. What do you
Farooq.
think, Farooq?
Again, what a clash of the Titans. Huh?
Really
Am
is.
I right?
Maybe we should hear from the audience before we hear from Farooq.
Well, let's
gauge.
hear
Let's
from
gauge what they think. Because maybe
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
fine.
Let's gauge
Let's get their opinion.
All right, we
I'm
can do
okay.
that.
I'm a
Audience.
man of the people. What do the people say?
What do people think?
Are we going Phil Philly?
Wow.
Or are we going Mark Random? Tilted Cone is a Mark Random supporter.
Tilted lost the random.
Barking for Markin, Tilted. I see you. Barking for Markin.
He's
Okay.
doing that kind. I'm gonna pick my decision.
All right, let's hear
Okay.
it.
I'm gonna go with Mark Random.
Okay.
Mark Random. So 3-1.
I'm going with Mark
Okay.
Random.
What do you think here?
Man, this is rough. Like I was saying, this is really hard to decide because, I mean,
Maybe.
I think it's hard. I think I want to hear one more joke.
One more joke.
Let's do one more joke.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
seconds. Starting with Mark Random.
Wait, I gotta get the clock on. Okay, now.
Also, 1 second. A round of applause for your timekeeper, Matteo. Guys.
Yes.
Round of applause.
Oh my God.
He's been fact checking every joke unnecessarily. I love it.
All right. I went to a 5-star resort, and then I realized through time, budget, and management, I already know the crowd favorites him, so I'm just going to just be silly. It doesn't matter.
Believe in yourself, Mark. Come on.
No, never. So they had to get the money stopped working, so the pipes stopped working, so the people had to start clocking in over hours, and they had to start working more in their families, and the joke goes more than 30 seconds, that's why I know, and that's basically what happened at Auschwitz. The Nazi guards were the people who suffered, not the Jews. The Jews, it was a 5-star resort, and they were too greedy.
If Tiltico had a vote, he'd vote for Random all day. Phil Philly, come up here. 30 seconds, Phil.
Okay.
All right, these trans.
Well, we'll see.
All right, these trans folks. Hey, so why do transgender people go on Tinder and Bumble and all that, right? I thought these people already have their own dedicated website, monsters.com.
An executive decision. Sorry, Mark. What a
Mark,
try.
Wipe out.
That's how I know. Look at the confidence. He just walked. He didn't even look at Mark. He just walked off stage and sat down like, fuck this shit.
This is going to be this finale. The king of this. Whoever wins this is the king.
Is the king.
The king of freaking madness. It's gonna be like this is amazing.
This is amazing.
Because Mark's a beast. But
was bodied.
Phil just fucking squashed the
destroyed
fuck out of
him.
him.
He walked
Squashed him
out.
Let's bring up Phil's opponent.
We're ready for our finale here.
Let's
2
go.
minutes each.
Go.
Let's do it.
2 fucking minutes
6
each. That's
hours
my
in the
boys.
making. Let's do this.
How many minutes?
2 minutes.
2 minutes. We're keeping it at 2. Come
Phil
on.
Philly versus Christian Conti.
Oh my god.
Oh my God!
Wait.
Oh my God!
Before they break, would you think that? I think Phil. Let's just go around real quick. I think Phil was thought to be the guy. Did you think Christian would get here?
I didn't
Yes,
think
I
Christian
did. I did.
Did you
I
think
did.
Christian would get
Yes.
here?
I had Scarpa all the way.
Because like
And
Contayo
Pepper.
was doing well. There's a lot of good comics.
A lot of good comics
But
here,
I
but
didn't
we're
think
down to our
Christian would
final
get
two.
here. I didn't.
My
think this.
my money's still on Alex. I'm not gonna lie.
He's not in the competition.
That
anymore.
doesn't matter to me in life. My money's on Alex.
All right.
so
Well.
yeah.
All right. Okay. All right.
Shut up, Alex. No, I'm kidding. Thank you.
Let's see what happens.
Our
I'm
finale,
excited.
Christian Conti, Phil Philly, 2 minutes each. Who's going first, boys? Fucking Phil Philly's so confident.
Yeah.
You know what?
Let's leave it up to the audience. Let's leave it up.
Who
to
do
the
you guys think, Phil Philly or Conti?
Phil.
Phil Philly's going first.
All right.
Let's hear it, Phil. 2 minutes on the clock.
Oh, thank you. So in my apartment, I have 2 black roommates. I think that's great because I get to sleep in the master bedroom. All right. Yeah, whatever. So it turns out these fags, I mean, these gay people, some of them are actually fun to hang out with. I remember I had a really great time throwing stones at them.
Ugh.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't get why, people say it's hard to be a woman, you know. Because the way I see it, I think women can do a lot of awesome things, like sucking my cock. Yeah.
This guy fucks.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. You mean this guy rapes?
This guy confesses. Anyways, keep going.
No. All right. All right. So a lot of black people say that Americans should give slaves the credit for building this country. I don't really agree with that. I think the credit should go to the slave masters, you know, for their leadership. I don't know. I feel like white people should be able to say the N-word. You know, they came up with it, so it's only fair. Black people should stop saying it because they can't even spell it right. Have you noticed that?
Oh my
God.
Wow. Amazing. This is the first time I've been through critical racist theory. I really love it.
All right, I'll close to this. Hey, how come there's animal crackers but no animal niggers?
Bleep my name out of the tapes.
Maybe.
And we're turning it into the FBI.
Do you remember when Fantasia Barrino nailed her last song on American Idol?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's what decided Phil's career, actually.
That's what inspired that joke.
Thank God we did not say it, but he did.
Phil Philly turned the gun on himself. I don't know if I could support that guy.
Yeah. Oh my
Christian
God.
Conti,
Wow.
who's nervously standing.
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't think so. Look at that confidence right there. It's nervous
I
to
think,
you?
I think he feels he hasn't won.
This guy's as cute. This guy's as cool as Phil's girlfriend. You know? He's,
Christian Conti. Christian Conti. The great Christian Conti.
Wow.
What do you call it when you push an Asian in front of the subway?
What?
Fun. I recently stopped jacking off. I now make sweet love to myself. No, all right, okay. You just can't deal with how real I'm being. Would it help if I said the N-word?
Not your career, but go ahead.
I don't know. I used to be in the Cub Scouts, but I got kicked out. I got kicked out for kissing a bunch of boys. Really crazy. Really crazy. I guess they really looked down on scout leaders that did that. Oh, God. Guys, you know Casey Anthony? Familiar with her work? Allegedly, she killed her 3-year-old daughter, got away with it. It would be really awkward for her if she has another kid and the kid gets lost at the zoo. She'll have to call the cops, be like, hey, this is Casey Anthony. So this is crazy. Get it? Because she killed her fucking kids. All right, guys, what about Asian hate? What about... Did you know that Asian...
Yeah, they are hating tonight.
The Asians, the Asian Americans, there was a record number of Asians reporting being attacked on the subway in 2021. There's a record number of Asians reporting being attacked. And I don't understand how they knew it was happening because they can't open their eyes. Oh. Guys, I'll leave you with a real quick impression. Here's a drunk girl at a frat party talking to Adolf Hitler. Okay. Oh my God, Hitler, stop! Stop killing all the Jews, Hitler, stop! Oh my God! Hitler, why are you killing so many Jews? Okay, here's one impression, real quick. Here's a concerned parent talking to Adolf Hitler. Hitler. Did you kill these Jews, Hitler? No. All right, that's my time, guys. Yeah, that's my time.
Give it up.
All right. Yeah. Conti, what a job. My God, I feel like this is the ending of the Titanic.
It is.
Are we still recording?
We are. Both ends, camera and audio.
Again, I cannot wait to
Hey,
turn this.
before we
announce
go around the judges' table, right? We should give it up for everybody.
Everyone that performed here.
Everybody performed. This has been a
Here's
long.
the surprise for the night. You're all getting $100.
Hey, we booked. Look,
You get $100.
Yeah, hold on. Hey, how about that?
You guys get 100 handshakes from me. That's right, boys.
200 for Contayo, but anyways, go.
The winner of freaking fucking madness. I'm excited to hear it. Who is going to win?
Do we
$100?
Audience first.
Where do we start? Do we start with
Audience?
the? Want to hear from the
I'm
audience
going to hear
first?
from the audience first.
Let's hear from the audience first.
Guys, come up here, please.
Yeah, come on.
up here, the two of you.
All right.
Christian, stand to my left. Phil Philly, stand in the bathroom. I want you nowhere near me, you racist fuck. Guys, what's the winner of freaking madness?
This is up to the audience.
Yes, Christian Conti. Or was it Phil Philly? Oof.
Let's hear from the judges. Let's
We got to hear
see
from
what
the
happens.
judges.
Let's
So
see.
far, we'll go back to the audience. Travis Grant, your final thoughts on freaking fucking madness.
Philly,
tough one.
you really make it hard for me to vote for you, man. It's just
I know.
I'm on camera. I can't. The guy drops an M-bomb. I'm like, that guy. That's my fucking dude.
That's coming from Travis.
Yeah, that's
I
good
know.
for me. I've never said it ever. In my
We
life.
did, none of us did.
I
He
just-
did. No, not he, but you know, like.
Oh Jesus Christ! I'm gonna have to go with my number one horse, Phil Philly.
Ugh.
1-0 Phil Philly. Rob, you get a deciding vote here. What do you think?
I think I should go last.
All right.
Maybe not. No, hold on. Remember, the winner of this wins $100
And the St. Louis
and
Cardinals.
the St. Louis Cardinals jersey.
Fucking Christian Conti will look like Mark McGuire in that thing.
Yeah.
Very true.
Who are you thinking? Come on.
See, yeah, Phil has brought it the whole
He really has.
tournament. Like, Phil, every round killed. But Christian adds something special.
That's
something
right.
that we're looking at. Something different.
Yes.
That does. I don't think it comes into play at all. But the he adds something different. I liked what he did. Every round, he just constantly. It would look like he was struggling, and then he would just kind of
He's
bring
a
it
dark
home.
horse.
I'm going with Christian. Sorry, Phil. I'm going with Christian.
1-1. Joe Mahoney.
I'm going with
I
Christian.
knew I should have picked Vinny. What are you gonna do with this tape? No. I mean, the N-word was a logical closer after his set. I mean,
Yeah,
where do you go?
it was,
Where do
but-
you go from master slave jokes?
You don't, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it crushed, but it's also awful. And it's okay for me to say because he's, like, Asian. So it's like, we're in. It's
Right.
Like, yeah.
I'm sorry, but did you get a vote?
No, I'm not voting. I'm giving the commentary. I'm being objective.
Very
Like I'm staying out of
true.
this.
All right. Well, I'm not shaming him.
What do you
I vote Rogan. Let's give it to Phil Philly, baby. Wow.
2-1 Phil Philly. Farooq, you're on the clock and goes to the audience.
Listen again, one more time. What a clash of the Titans!
It really was.
It really was.
I thought Phil and Mark was the climax. I thought that
This-
was like the Ali.
I know this
Frazier.
really for me. This is like Joseph
Yeah.
Mengele versus Kim Jong Un. For me, this was whose idea of superior race will persevere. We have no idea, but we both know that the hate they have in their hearts is genuine, and I
Very
really
genuine.
appreciate that.
Yeah, this was like Buster Douglas, Mike Tyson.
Right.
That's what that was.
This is the opposite of whatever Black History Month is. This is the one. This is, and again, I cannot wait to turn this tape into the FBI. We're gonna develop a lot of good profiles here. Also, again, just like you said, Phil's been constant throughout. Like, how did you not expect this guy to say the
I
N-word
know,
by
but
the end of the
Christian-
night?
but
No, listen, Christian
I-
has been chopping it up. Christian's been chopping it up. You know, he tried
But
a little bit
leaving
of
up to the
kid
audience,
fucking, a
let's
little bit of being a fuck as a kid. He dabbled. But Phil's message
Was adopted.
has been consistent throughout the whole night.
I like
and
the-
again, I don't see how if you watch the tape, FBI agent, if you watch it from the beginning set that Phil does, you know he's gonna say the N-word by the end of the night. You shouldn't be surprised. Like, I don't get it.
Farooq, I, like
I
that.
don't think
that
that
is a
constitutes-
very objective point.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. And on that note, I think I'm gonna give it to Phil because he's gonna look great in that jersey. To be honest.
Yeah, he will.
I fear what name he's gonna put on the back of that jersey, but
Oh my God.
it's his.
It'll just be Willie McGee. That's a baseball joke.
Christian, what a performance. You got this.
Christian, give it up for Christian, everybody.
Phil Philly, come back up here.
Come over here.